What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Giant Man Cave. I'm your host, G Nation Inside Sports, Big Blue Lou. Got my buddy Classified 3F with Joe with me. Big Pet Sports Talk will be on shortly. But thank you guys for being here with us and welcome to the show. Um, Normally, we have a lot of fun here, talk a lot of football topics and New York Giants topics. But today, a lot of breaking news came out about Russell Wilson. And for the past several months, what's going on, Wales? What's going on, Coach Eddie? What's going on, AK? What's going on, Nimmer? What's going on, Taj? What's going on, Mac? What's going on, Mac? Um,
Hakuna
people
Matata,
people
guys.
were saying go trade
Woo.
for Russell Wilson. People were saying go trade for Deshaun Watson. We all said that we were going to
Yep.
have to give up the house to get one of those guys, and we needed too many problems fixed to be able to go do that right now and it be feasible.
Right.
Um, People jumped all on our shit, especially on Joel's and mine's and Pat's. But if you see what Denver had to give up to go get Russell Wilson today, what's going on, Alex? You'll see that we were telling the
Advance.
truth.
What's good?
They had to give up 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a fifth-round pick, Drew Lock, Shelby Harris, and Noah Fant
Yes.
for a quarterback and a fourth-round pick.
There's the
Pat,
guy.
what's going on?
Hey, what's going on,
There's
people?
the big man.
They just
Woo.
gave up basically their whole draft to get Russell Wilson. And you guys were saying, oh, go get Russell Wilson. Go get Deshaun Watson. Go get Aaron Rodgers, and we can win now. If we'd have gave up all that stuff to get one of them guys, we would not be able to get a lineman, a edge rusher, nothing in this draft class. We'd have a sixth-round pick left.
Yeah.
That's right. 2000 party over. Oops, out of time. Oh, with this
But
news,
what
I'm gonna party. Like
what I
it's
would like to touch on, right?
1999.
Because in a couple of my mock drafts, I traded with Denver, traded back so that they can get a quarterback, traded back to number 9, right? Well, that obviously takes them out of that scenario, right? They went and got Russell Wilson. But who does that put in the mix for a quarterback? The Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
Yeah, but they got the number 9 pick, so
Jesus.
they got the
Right.
number 9
So
pick
if we
now.
trade from number 5 to number 9,
Well, I want to bring something up right there because I too have a little bit of information. Now, the point system where the Giants pick in 5th is 1,800. Where the Jets are picking
Wales
is
in the building. Honey Badger.
1,900. Okay, so keep those two numbers in mind. There's only 100 points separating the 4th pick from the 5th pick. Could the Giants trade with the Jets, give up a 4th rounder and a 5th rounder, which would be 106 points, to move up to 4 to grab Iquanu, or to
What's
grab
up, Jesus?
Thibodeau, or to grab another player that's there that they want?
Well, it would only make sense if somebody else was willing to trade up with them and we wanted to block whoever was trying to trade up the ground, because the Jets are looking at the same people we are. So if they wouldn't trade back with us, it wouldn't make sense.
But the
Because
Jets
we're
and
right
the Giants
behind them.
have traded before. And we have the guy on the team that the Giants and the Jets traded for.
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense though, Joe, because we're picking right behind them. We're not spots behind them. We're like right behind them. So whoever they don't take, we take the other person.
Now, I want to bring up a scenario real quick. Now that they have 2 first-round picks, one of them being the number 9 pick, if they want Malik Willis and they think that he's going to be gone by number 7 or number 5, do you think Seattle is interested in a Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis
Oh man.
at 7.
Yeah, but they only have one pick this year in the first round.
And
so,
that's the number 9 pick.
yeah, I mean,
And then they
I
have,
wouldn't.
yeah, but I mean, you think they're going to ride with Drew Lock?
Yeah, for this year, and then next year get a quarterback. I don't think they trade up or do anything. Because to be honest with you, I think they fall right to
Oh.
them. If they want any one of these quarterbacks, I think they fall right to them at 9.
Hey, at New York
NYG 22, what's going on?
Honey Badger.
Rick, what's good?
Tudo,
Zeke.
man, we got to cheer Tudo up tonight, man. So
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
got
raise
suspended.
my glass up to Tudo. He commented
got
on one of my
suspended.
videos.
Yeah.
This poor guy stood up for a teammate. He cold cocked some freaking guy who was being a dick and cheating and dirty tackling and shit. Then the poor guy got suspended. We need to cheer this man up tonight. So I'm going to raise a glass to Tudo, who stood up for his teammate, hit some guy right in the cocksucker, and now he's paying the price for it. But damn it, I love it when teammates support teammates on and off the field. You're the man.
Yeah, that's terrible, Tudo.
Hey. He got
Yeah,
suspended, but damn
for
it.
doing his damn job.
Right. He did too. Punched him right in the
Levance was
cocksucker.
good. Nimmer was good. Jesus says, who's the Batman and the Robin of this team right now?
This team has no Batman. Got a lot of Robins that get hurt. Shit. So, they got to
always hurt.
develop. They got to show who is the Batman and Robin right now. Somebody has to step up.
I'm hoping the Batman is Shane. I'm
But
hoping
no,
Batman
I mean,
is Shane.
with that in mind, I mean, that changes the scenario for the quarterback picture, right?
Huge.
Denver's out of the market for a quarterback, right? But Seattle could be in the market for one. We know Carolina might be one. The Colts are looking for a quarterback. The Steelers at number 20. So, that changes things up significantly, and we still haven't even done the free agency yet. So,
Shit, I mean, I don't see Seattle trading up no picks or anything. They just got those picks, and like I said, whatever quarterback that they wanted, I mean, they'll fall right to them at 9. I think the only one quarterback will probably go before then, and that may be Kenny Pickett to the Panthers. Or if the Lions like Malik Willis or somebody like that, they'll take him. But other than that, I wouldn't do anything. I just got those picks, and I just lost Russ and everybody, so I need a whole new regime. I'm not trading no picks. I just got picks back from the freaking what's the safety's name?
they gave up Shelby Harris, Noah Fant, and Drew Lock.
I'm talking about
not Seattle.
Adams. They just got those picks back that they lost getting Adams. So I'm not trading those picks again for a what if quarterback. No, not in my book.
Well, you got to think outside
Eric?
the box, Pat. Got to think outside the box here. We said there's no quarterback. No quarterback was going to go top 10 this year. We're looking at 2 possibilities.
That's what we were just talking about, NYG 22.
Right. Think outside the box, man. Just because we don't like them, we think they're hot booty meat. I'm going to wind up at the gulag tonight. I know I am. Woo! Okay. I trying to throw a little humor in there, but it's about one guy falling in love with the talent of another guy.
Yeah, I'm not saying the team wouldn't trade up for a quarterback. I'm just saying Seattle, it doesn't make sense because you just got those picks back. You just got those picks back from getting Adams, and you just got blessed with that whole overhaul of picks. You got 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, Drew Lock. You got a bunch for older Russell Wilson at that. No way am I trading those picks to go up and grab a what if quarterback.
Listen, okay, they're looking at Russell Wilson. They were saying he's getting to be an older quarterback. Okay, Pete Carroll's got 4 more years on his deal. All right. So they said, you know what? What can we get for Russell Wilson? Who's he willing to go to? Supposedly, Denver was the only team that Russell Wilson wanted to go to. So the Seattle Seahawks fleeced him. But the only way I see them getting rid of Russell Wilson is if they do love one of these. Are you really going to go forward with Drew Lock?
Hi, Jared. What's going on? Thank you
No,
for being
but
here.
you have picks now again. You have a first round pick for this year and next year, which you didn't have.
Yeah, but
And I
you know,
use those. And if I played trash this year, so what? I got one of the top picks next year. I could get Stroud or the quarterback from Miami or the quarterback from Alabama.
this
Blue
is
City
That's
Empire.
Giants thinking.
Why
Blue
would I
City
trade?
Empire says breaking news: the New York Giants are expected to bring Blake Martinez back.
Yeah, we knew that one.
I will be watching Big Blue Crew live every day from my cribs until the further notice from the league. But all charges will drop probably very soon due to lack of evidence and no witnesses as usual.
Congrats. We're here to cheer you up.
What's good, Big Blue Doja? Thank you for being here, bro. Another breaking news: the New York Giants are expected to sign quarterback Trubisky. Oh God.
Yeah. We'll get into that
What are your
later.
thoughts of Kyle Hamilton transitioning to outside linebacker?
I say he's fine right at safety. It doesn't matter where you put it. To be honest with
Right.
you.
I don't think
But-
we draft him.
But
But
I
I was
don't think we
saying
do.
though, like, how much sense does that make? Why
Pat,
would
to
you
us,
get all those picks back and then
to us, it
trade
makes
up
no
to get
sense.
and then trade up to get a quarterback that is a
But
what
let's
if?
look at
That
let's
doesn't
look
make
at what
sense.
Seattle's known for. They're known for doing this crazy stuff.
They do make dumb deals.
Dude, it's
You know they
proven.
do.
You're right. We can't think like Giants fans here. We got to
What dumb
be.
deals have they made?
They'll,
Besides, what you gonna say? The Jamal Adams trade was dumb. Okay, but other than that, what other trades that they done was dumb?
man, well, they Seattle right now. I mean, really, who wants to go there now? Especially if Russell Wilson's gone. Are they going to? Is there a quarterback out here on the market that they really going to look at to bring in for free agency? Or are they going to use that draft capital that they acquired to go get their next quarterback?
That trade tells you that they're in rebuild mode. They just told Bobby Wagner that he's not coming back. They get ready to release him.
And YG22 says, nah, I don't think they trade them picks either. It's just funny because despite having 2 top 10 picks, the Giants still seem to be in a fucked up situation. LOL.
Hey, I look at how they treated the Legion of Boom. I look at a lot of the other stuff that they've done. Now, off the top of my head, I can't give you a specific trade that they've screwed up. But, you know, as long as they've neglected that old line, just like the Giants have, what saved the Seattle Seahawks the last 4 or 5 years? Russell Wilson. That's what made that team win. That's what made it click. And they just got 3 players. So who do you want throwing to Fant? Do you want to have a guy in the wings? If they like somebody out of this draft, if somebody blew them out of the water, you know, it might happen.
But they got Drew Lock in that trade as well. I'm just saying,
Drew
do you
Lock
see them running with
sucks.
Drew Lock?
That's true, but you run with Drew Lock for 1 year doing this is a rebuild. They're going to release all the veteran players. Why would you? Why would you get all those picks and then trade all those picks right back
to do
jump
what
up and grab a quarterback?
What we've been saying to do is what they're about to do. They traded. They got some capital. They're about to use that capital to rebuild. They're going to run with the stopgap quarterback and Drew Lock. And then next year, they're going to try to get Stroud.
I don't see it. Not with Pete Carroll. I just don't see it.
Shit, who knows if Pete Carroll ain't on his way out the door?
Hey, you're right. You're right. But I still have that mentality of it only takes one guy to fall in love with the talent of one player.
Honey Badger in the building. He says Kayvon is a great player.
And not to throw stones.
Don't you guys have a feeling that it's a risky pick, injury prone?
Not to throw stones at anybody, but it's like with NYG 22 and us with the Daniel Jones argument.
You want to answer that question?
His
Or
way
you
of
just gonna
thinking is
ignore it?
completely different than ours, and we're trying to mix everything to make it make sense for both sides, but we can't. Well, if Pete Carroll and them love Malik Willis that much, and they're afraid of not getting him at 9, they're going to make a move up. The Jets moved up for Mitchell Trubisky, for God's sakes. And you guys want to bring him here, the number 2 overall pick, who sucks.
Okay. Kayvon is a great player, but don't you guys have a feeling that it's a risky pick, injury prone?
No, it's not a risky pick. That he's gonna ball wherever he goes. It's just that when it comes to playing around his first year or two, it's not gonna be great. But whoever
Frank
gets him is
Waiters,
gonna
what's
get a
going
good
on,
player.
Frank?
Shit, they probably try to trade DK Metcalf ass too. And get a first round pick from somebody.
Malik Willis throwing to DK Metcalf. Yeah, I can see that happening, guys. I can see it.
Heavyweight champ of the world is in the building. He says, "Woo! The Broncos got jerked. They should have consulted with you guys. Woo! Green Bay got suckered to $200 million for a playoff choker who believes in Bigfoot. Woo! Thank you for being here, heavyweight champ. We need this 5 and 7 pick to be on the field every week and to produce. Hey, I agree with you 100%, Honey Badger.
Yeah, but you take a risk with anybody getting injured, no matter who you pick.
Hey, I tell you what, instead of bringing in Trubisky, let's trade with Green Bay and get Love over here. What the hell? You know, he ain't going to play.
Seattle Seahawks just released their Pro Bowl linebacker.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they told
Marriott.
Yep, they just told Bobby Wagner that they were going to be releasing him.
Yeah.
Not how Tony was off the field all year. Crazy D, what's going on? Thank you for being here, bro. He says, I think Seattle is shooting to grab a QB next year. Yeah. We could trade with San Fran. Man, where are they picking? They 31st pick?
I think San Fran doesn't even have a first round pick this year.
Yeah, they gave up to move up to 3rd last year.
Mm-hmm.
They might as well let Tyler Lockett out of here.
Yep. You might as well try to get as much capital as they can because it's over. That regime is over.
Coach Ed Gladney, what's going on? NYG22 says, Willis will end up in the NFC East. Watch for Philly with them. With them 3 first. Okay, them 3 first-round picks. Joe, where do you think your boy Jimmy G is going? I thought he was going to Denver, to be honest.
No, I told you guys he's going to probably wind up at the football team. He's going to be on the Commanders, Commodores, whatever the hell their name is.
You called them the Foreskins yesterday.
Yeah, the Foreskins.
And Von Miller threw hints he going back to the Broncos.
I can see him going back now, for sure.
Frank Waiters. Pete Carroll is gone next year. I just received an email from the team owners. I could still practice and work out with the defense as long as I'm not in the building by the league rules. And I'm still the captain as long as our team exists.
Bro, congratulations. Good news.
That's good.
Yeah, congratulations, damn it.
Just keep it together. You don't want to cost the team an untimely penalty that knocks you guys out of contention.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. But when somebody hits me dirty or hits my teammate dirty,
I'm talking about moving forward.
Just, right. Yeah, but still, man. I mean, you got to
be watching you too.
You got to do that a couple of times.
No, other teams are going to target him now because they think they're going to be able to get him to react.
I always worked opposite for me.
Football team is actually a nice fit for him. I'm good. Thanks. Hope all of you are good too.
Yes, sir. Oh, what
Trubisky got to go to Seattle.
Late December.
About Willis going to Philly.
I can see it happen.
Giants just made announcement that Daniel Jones will have a quarterback competition for the starting role.
Well, that's all signs pointing at Trubisky coming here then.
New York Giants fan forever 85. What's going on?
Go. Can I
Thank you
ask a
for being here.
question?
No, of course.
Okay. No, I'm good.
You guys make sure
Question.
you hit that subscribe button, please, and that thumbs up button.
The question is, can you guys tell me of a team where they had a quarterback competition and it worked out? I'll wait.
It never works. The crowd starts cheering for one or the other, and it becomes some bullshit in the circus. And
Well, that's what everybody's inviting, because the minute the press puts out there Daniel Jones went 3 of 12 in practice, it's gonna be, well, start Trubisky. Man, if Trubisky was any good, he'd still be with the Bears.
the Bears.
All right, if Trubisky was that good, he'd be getting bags of money thrown at him right now, because other quarterbacks that have been in his spot that were good got bags of money. So what is that telling you when the league is staying away from him? But yet Giants fans want him here. I don't get the love for Mitchell Trubisky.
It's not love for Mitchell Trubisky. It's them just wanting to get rid of Daniel Jones. That's it. They don't want any quarterback here other than Daniel Jones. But see how bad it could get without him. So
Yeah.
Let's get those thumbs up, guys. Jay Lay in the building. What's going on? Jose says, Big Pat, who do you think the Jags are taking in the Texans?
Yeah, that's going to be hard, man, because with the Jaguars franchising Cam Robinson, does that mean they're out the tackle market? And the Texans got Laramie Tunsil at tackle, so are they out the tackle market? If so,
well, I heard that they wanted to get rid of Tunsil because he's going to be like a $27 million cap hit this year.
Who's going to be willing to take that on? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, if he was going to be released, they would have did it by now. So I don't know who they take, man. You might see shit. Thibodeau might be back in the number one spot. Who knows?
I know one thing. That Seattle, that Russell Wilson move made that trade scenario a lot harder for us.
Yeah.
It really did.
You see, they're already saying it. Watch Trubisky win a job. NYG 22 already saying it because they don't want Daniel Jones there.
Right.
They want anybody to come in here and beat that kid out for the job. And then when Trubisky gets in there and shows that he's still Mitchell Trubisky, then what?
Oh, throw Jake Fromm out there. He did good one series.
Well, I think Joe Shane is working on getting that $40 million in cap cleared up right now. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. They have to be by March 16th.
Seattle being in the market for a QB next year is also bad news for the Giants. That's the point was making to you guys. Other teams will have more capital and have better draft positions next year. No, I don't think they'll have more capital. We'll have $90 million in cap space next year. I don't want Willis neither, Frank. None of us want Willis. Frank says exactly, Joe.
Yeah.
QB competition never ends well.
Right. I'm still waiting for an answer
Seattle
on
got
that.
a haul. Yeah, they damn sure did, Darren Gordon. How you going to have QB competition with Mitch Trubisky, but Joe thinks Jones is a franchise quarterback? Anybody but Daniel Jones. Yeah, if we bring in any QB, we'll be competition. Trubisky worked in the system last year with Buffalo. This is year 6. If he can't beat out Daniel Jones, he's got to be thinking there's something wrong with me. Watch Trubisky win the job. I got money on it.
I got money on it. He's not even going to get here.
It is reported that the New York Giants are working with Blake Martinez money.
Yep.
If Daniel Jones struggle, which I really hope he doesn't, Don't matter who's our backup. We will be screaming for QB change, especially if we start slow and Jones is turning it over.
That's
Yeah,
true.
That's why we ought to keep Glennon and Fromm.
Trubisky will beat Jones to the bench. Hearing a lot of Trubisky rumors. It's about the better QB. Get out your feelings, fellas. And I meant draft capital. What did Seattle get in the trade? They
Shit,
got 2 first rounds, 2 seconds, a fifth, Drew Lock, Shelby Harris, and Noah Font.
Yep, they got 5 picks and 3 players.
I want Mariota, says Giants fan, forever 85. LOL, I received another email from our agent saying my price tag might have gotten higher for the incident in the line fire with True Grits. That's what the big teams are looking for.
Yes.
Dude's season been over. I feel bad. I hope
Well-
this year DJ breaks out. I'm not gonna lie, he's always working out, always trying to improve, great ambition. Hey, I hope he does too. He's on our team. As long as he's on our team, I hope he does good. But I mean, if he
Hey.
does bad, next year we can go get our guy. But if we fix this team this year,
I
DJ
still
is
haven't-
gonna embarrass Trubisky and show him there's levels to this shit. What? Because there's levels to this shit. What? Sorry, Bobby Powers in the building. Thank you for being
Yeah, I
here.
feel like singing tonight too. So
How's it going, y'all? What's up, fellas?
What's going on, Bobby?
I'm going to the gulag.
Glennon looked so embarrassing. Yes, he did. Jay Leno. Jay Lay says, "Oh shit." Yeah, I think they take Willis. Hell to the no. If Daniel Jones struggle, I will put my money to every Giants fan to go on and say we should have taken Malik Willis. Why did we not take Malik
Oh
Willis?
yes. Oh, I know.
But want Jones to succeed with the new regime. I'm optimistic.
Right.
Jay, hell to the no.
I'm still waiting for what team has had a quarterback competition that worked out.
I'm confident DJ will do his thing next season, says Super Taj, the hardest working dude on Twitter.
I've never seen it work out. I mean, you look at Montana and Young, they got rid of Joe Montana. Bye.
Well,
Thanks for 4 rings.
We had a hand in that.
But bye.
Yeah.
He still, we did, but they didn't even think twice about getting rid of him.
He eventually won a Super Bowl though,
button.
so you gotta give that to him.
Oh yes, Young was definitely the smart move. But I'm just saying there was a quarterback competition there for a couple of years when Steve Young came from the USFL.
Yeah, that's true.
So there was always reports coming out of the locker room between Young and Montana that almost that almost cost that team a title.
The chat is heating up. He's responding to a comment made by someone else. He said DJ is going to embarrass himself while losing to Trubisky. Big Blue Crew, please start sipping and bring us some laughs tonight. We need it.
I am. I'm trying.
Drew Lock lost the starting quarterback role, but they won with QB Joe.
Yes, they did. I said, they both won a ring.
We're going to get a new mock draft tonight. Trade back situation.
We've been doing trade backs for the longest.
I can do a mock draft. I don't see a trade back playing out too good right now after that Russell Wilson move. But your new favorite QB couldn't take over the Bears position.
Right. Right.
Crazy D says, what do you guys think about Miami Hurricanes quarterback Van Dyke? Well, he ain't declaring until next season, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It'll be Stroud.
He's
Young,
actually nice though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That dude got a cannon of an arm. He can maneuver in that pocket. He's just on a bad team.
Coach Ed Gladney says Sims versus Haas even won the Super Bowl.
You're right.
To when did it ever work out?
But we drafted Haas in the 4th round. Okay. And there was never that quarterback controversy. I said the only one I could think of is when Young and Montana were going at it. When the 49ers got Young from the US, he played for the Dallas Stampede, whoever that team was. And Kelly was also in the USFL. And when those guys came out, the 49ers grabbed Young. And then there was always that, because Young was hyped
Grabbed
up
him
big
how?
time,
Pause.
big time. So Montana and Young, there was always that thing going on in the locker room, and it almost split the team up, is what I'm saying.
Frank Wader says the first incomplete pass, not even interception. They will be calling for the backup. Jose says, I honestly think Tyrod Taylor can win more games than DJ.
Huntley.
Or Huntley, or if healthy. Could be either one of those. Breaking news by the Chicago Bears Nation. New York Giants are having conversations with quarterback Trubisky. Dear God, help us all. Breaking news, Seattle is open for business for Metcalf, Lockett, and Adams. Wow, they're doing a damn clearance sale.
Yeah, LA Express.
Because it's a rebuild.
Thank you,
they get ready to get rid of.
LA Express.
Thank
is
you.
where Young played in the USFL.
That was the name.
NYG22 says Jones couldn't put up better numbers than Davis Mills. At least Trubisky won a Pro Bowl. And don't get it twisted, fellas. I am not advocating for Mitch Trubisky. Y'all know who I want the QB. Yes, we know you want Malik Willis. We know. Trust me. King Tone in the building. What's going on, brother? Thank you for being here. Hit that thumbs up button. All you guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. Please. I know all of you guys are subscribers, but hit that thumbs up button.
Bobby Murphy, good point, because a lot of people will remember
Bobby Murphy.
What was going on with Rodgers and Favre on that Green Bay team.
Big Boss Pat, Mr. Crown's calling you up. Lou, Mr. Jack screaming your name.
Yeah.
Turn this into some drunks, huh?
Right.
Ooh.
Hey, we still work for a living. We don't have the job you have. I can't afford to get slizzard every night, sir.
No, I took last night off. That's why I'm doing it.
Seattle wants to trade DK. Pause.
Grand
Thank you for being here, Jonathan Studios. Hit that subscribe button for me, man. Darren Gordon, the NFC is open for the Giants. Yeah, it is. I think we can win it, man. 11-6. I'm back on my bullshit.
I thought he was the fourth round.
1984, number 59.
I could have swore Hostetler was a fourth pick.
Damn Seahawk. What made you become so bad? Evan Ingram went to the Pro Bowl too. Seattle finally rebuilding. He already did put up better numbers than Mills. Shout out to the mother 42. Hey, thank you, Jose Rosario. Shout out to the 44. Thank you, guys. Like and subscribe to these great gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just woke up, almost forgot about the man cave. Hey,
yeah, speaking of that, hold on. I got hollered at for calling it the man cave one time.
Well, yeah, I decided to go ahead with your idea since you couldn't remember it was the Giants cave. I said, let me make it easy for the old guy.
That's how it's going to work. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, it's a cool last name.
The guy's got Alzheimer's. He can't seem to grasp the concept of the giant cave. So let me just add the word man
on my
in there
testicle drainage
so
technician
I can stop
with all this
reprimanding
overload.
him on live streams.
This damn overload, I'm telling you.
The Pro Bowl is fraudulent.
Can you guys hear
Evan
me?
Ingram made it.
Yeah,
we hear you.
I can hear you now.
Seattle Seahawks doing what the Giants need to do. Clean house. Seattle got balls enough to trade a future Hall of Famer, but the Giants scared to get rid of a fumbling, bumbling backup QB. A joke. Deception, thank you for being here. Great stream tonight,
the joke
fellas.
is
Keep
you guys
up the
think
great
we
work.
can trade a guy that has no value.
Seattle Seahawks fans are going to feel the pain and suffering like us Giants fans been through.
Yes.
Coach Ed Gladney says, Joe, I get your premise of QB comp during the season. I was arguing during the preseason. My apology for mixing it up.
Don't apologize, my guy, because I love the debate. I mean, we brought
that like button, fellas.
We brought points to it. I love that.
And Cam McQuanu was born to be a Giant. Victor Valderrain, thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button for me one time, man. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 1,000. I'm at 745. Hit that subscribe button for your boy, man.
We got to get this boy monetized.
Levance says, Brother G Nation going to be live tomorrow. Yo, yes, I am.
Yep.
9:30. Darren Gordon, the Commanders are going to bring back Doug Williams as their QB. It's messed up, man.
Oh, and we're probably this Friday or Saturday,
He says,
Sunday.
"Great pot, Pat."
We're
Great point,
gonna
Pat.
we're talking over with Lou, but we're thinking about calling some college basketball games. The tournaments
Yeah.
are going on.
Yeah,
Would you
I would
guys?
get rid of Jones for the 4th. Easy. He's a backup, Pat.
Would you
Well,
guys want us to call some college basketball games this weekend? Maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lou.
I'm gonna call some this weekend, but
They're
I'm
just
be
trying to
honest,
advertise.
Man, it's like
I'm probably gonna be painting the house this weekend, so some side money, got to get that. But
Right.
yeah, so I don't know. Depends on how that shakes out. I'll get back to you on that one.
All right.
anything to drive the narrative, I guess. I'll trade him for a 4th-round pick, even though he's a number 6 overall pick before.
All my
I'll get rid
teammates,
of him for a 4th-round pick and get one in return. Nothing.
yeah, 4 a.m. sharp as usual to lead them 2 miles uphill incline, 4 miles track, and all the rest as usual. They won't show to work as I to protest to the league. Thibodeau was born to play for the New York Giants. Time for cereal. Okay. You putting mushrooms in that too?
Yep.
I'm going to call you guys the Keeping It Real crew.
Do you put the milk in
Thank you,
first, or
Frank.
do you put the cereal in the bowl first?
CBB, yes. They're saying we're interested in Mitch Trubisky. I think y'all already knew, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou, who sings the song?
She's a brick. House.
She's mighty. Just
Let
letting
it
it
all
run.
She's
We was all off key.
I never claimed to be on key. I never complained to
You
be
guys
all
make
there.
sure you hit that subscribe button for this broken down ass band.
Right. 3 old men.
3 old men.
I don't see us
Black
getting rid
dude,
of
Puerto
DJ
Rican,
for
a
less
white
than
guy
a
walk
second.
into a bar.
Please, and thank you, gentlemen. Michael, thank you for being here, bro.
stealing
Hit
Lou's
that
jokes
subscribe
now. I
button.
gotta
I would
start
greatly
coming up with my
appreciate
own.
it. I'm still down to give DJ a chance. Yeah, man. I mean, it's pointless to get rid of him, especially for one of these rookie quarterbacks. At least he's a veteran at this point. You put him in a system that behooves him and play to his strengths, and we can actually do something.
Man, listen, I would be
I'm
more
with
in
you.
on Trubisky if other teams were like
Hit that
throwing
subscribe
money
button
at
for
him.
me one time, man.
You know?
ACC championship.
Yes.
It's DJ season, says Super Taj, the hardest working man on Twitter. Joe, cereal first. I'm not a serial killer.
Oh, yes. You got to put the cereal in the bowl
Frank
first.
Waiters says the Commodores, a.k.a. the Redskins, a.k.a.
No, the
Foreskins.
Commodores. She's a brick. House.
Chicka bow wow. Chicka bow wow.
Chicka bow.
Everyone hit that subscribe button. Get my boy Lou to 1K. Tell your mothers, grandmothers, cousins, fathers, etc.
Yes.
Thank you, Jose.
Yes.
Shinai. Is it Shinai? Shin
I don't know.
L.
You got to highlight it. I'm still seeing. There we go.
It's Shinai. Yeah, Shinai.
Chanel.
Trubisky. Just say
Shinai?
no. I agree with you, Shinai. King Tone. Call this group old school.
All right.
The singing group.
Can I be Old Spice?
Oh my God. You're brute.
What, man?
You're Fabergé brute.
Right.
Mustard chicken and
All
broccoli.
Right. Thank you, High Karate.
Mustard chicken and broccoli and chicken flavored rice for supper tonight, yo.
Damn, that sounds good.
It does.
The only Mitch I want to talk about is Robinson.
Oh, he'd be nice if we had the money.
He said, I want DJ to succeed.
Ooh.
Like a 6th overall bust hasn't gotten traded for less. Come on, man. Shin 100, says Frank Waiters. She leaves me up when I'm down. Pause.
That's a song.
If DJ, I know, but it sounds horrible. If DJ can't beat out Mitch, he definitely isn't the answer.
Right.
Yeah, true. Joe belongs in the fighting temptations.
Fighting temptations. Hey, Macarena, hi.
No. Joe belongs in the gulag.
Right.
Joe belongs doing life
Oh,
Right.
really? Oh,
for
y'all had missed me,
his
though.
songs of darkness in the middle of the night.
Shit, they want Daniel Jones in the gulag so bad.
Right? They
Bring
do
Mitchell
too, man.
Trubisky, yeah.
Oh my
Bring
God.
anybody, yeah. Get
Get
him
the-
out of here, yeah.
Glennon's got to be better than Daniel Jones. Oops. Nope, he's not.
Yeah. You'll get your wish sooner or later. All we're saying is he's the best option for us this year.
That's
Any,
right.
Any stopgap quarterback you can bring. That's the only thing we're saying. But
Man, look at that. This karaoke Tuesday, Jesus. Yes. Even AK singing.
Blue
Papa
City's Eye
was a
of the
rolling
Tiger.
stone.
I am a realist, and I'm
nobody's
not
saying we're
attached to an
attached to Daniel
underperforming
Jones.
backup QB. I know what's going on here. Unpopular opinions get ridiculed. It's cool though. I didn't ridicule you.
Right. Nobody
I did
ridiculed
not
you.
mean. I didn't
We're
mean
saying the
to.
best stopgap quarterback is Daniel Jones.
It's an
Papa
opinion.
was a
That's the only thing
rolling
we're saying.
stone.
We said if
Wherever
there was
he
a
laid his
quarterback
hat,
coming
it
out
was
this
his
year
home.
that was of high caliber, I would get rid of Daniel Jones in a heartbeat.
You see that?
But
King
Mitchell
Tone said, "Yes,
Trubisky,
sir."
is that all you can bring to
Gulag.
me? Fuck no.
Daylight
Jesus said
come
she
on
called
me,
this
wanna
karaoke
go
Tuesday.
home. Dale.
Oh shit,
Dale.
Michael Robinson.
Not for the. Oh my God. Damn. Okay, I'll stop.
Big Blue
Hey.
Doja.
Good
Trubisky
Lord.
is the answer. Not,
Right.
and you can tell by the way
Walk
that
my
I
walk.
walk.
I can't sing. God damn it.
And you
You
can
can tell
tell
by
by
the
the
way
way
I
that I
walk.
walk. None of us
I'm a
can.
woman's man. No time at
Giants
all.
need receivers, not
When we
Moss,
made
people.
love.
You just got mossed.
Staying
Oh my God.
alive.
Quiet Storm
Ah.
crew with all this singing.
That's right. YouTube got talent, baby.
Lou, who sings Square Biz? I'm talking about Square Biz. Talking about some square biz. I have
Right.
no clue, but I know the song. I'm surprised the DJ haters aren't asking for Tim Tebow to come back. We got a bot in the chat.
Yes, we do.
Good evening, Amazing 3. It's Johnny Walker Red. What's going on, Eric Johnson? Big Blue Doja. Overrated trash QB. Dude can't win 5 fucking games in the season. Jeez. How would you guys honestly feel if Mitchell beat out DJ for the starting job?
I wouldn't care as long as we can get some
I
victory.
As
wouldn't
long as we
either.
getting a quarterback next year, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Right.
Right.
I don't
I'm
care.
Taj said, I'm better than Trubisky.
I said I
Don't
want to
worry
win.
about it. Think every little
games.
thing is going to be all right. Bob Marley, damn right. Rise
Mhm.
up this
Don't
morning.
worry. Be
Smile with the
happy.
rising sun.
We-
Three little birds is by my doorstep.
Oh man! All right. We gotta
Singing
bust
sweet
out here.
songs of
Wasted
melody
away
pure.
a kid in
The answer is Tina
Margaritaville,
Marie.
searching for
Exactly, Pat.
my
As long as we
lost
win
secret
games.
sauce.
ABC easy as 1, 2, 3. Jackson 5.
Yes.
Glennon is better than Mitch. Nah, I'm bullshitting. What team do you guys think I'm going to?
Oh yeah, Honey Badger for the
Honey
Chiefs is gone. They're not bringing him back. I don't know, man. Probably, I'll say shit. If we had the money, he'd be a good fit for us. But
Tampa Bay.
New
yeah,
England. New
yeah,
England.
Tampa Bay. Bruce
shit.
Arians.
Denver now. Put him back there with Simmons. Denver's going for a Super Bowl, people, whether you believe it or not. They have no
Right.
choice.
It's just not going to happen. Not Trubisky, sorry. And this is what it sounds like
DJ
when
is a
doves
trash.
cry.
He's a number 6 QB and he's trash. But I'll take
Little
Trubisky,
red
who was a
Corvette.
number 2 overall pick at one point and it was trash.
Baby, you're much too fast. Little red Corvette.
He is going into the gulag, people. He's about to get by slaves.
Oh, you love me too much.
NYG22 says, can't wait for the Jones apologist to blame his poor performance next year on climate change.
No, dude, it was aliens. I'm telling you. You know,
First of all, I'm
That's
no
what I
Daniel
used-
Jones apologist. If
I
he
used
plays
to
poor,
say-
he's gone next year.
I
I
heard
used
New
to hunt
Orleans is
aliens.
interested in Honey Badger, but he should go to the Ravens, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I used to hunt aliens, guys. I hunted a lot of stuff, deer and animals, and I was good at it. So the
How can
government
you
paid me.
root for Mitchell Trubisky, who was the number 2 overall pick? And was a
AK
huge
says
bust?
Bon Jovi. Oh, we're halfway there.
That's my point, Pat.
Oh,
I couldn't get it.
living on a prayer.
The number 2 overall
The
pick.
AFC West QBs are off the charts. Tough division.
Yes, it is.
Sad, but Trubisky gonna get 10 mil as a starter somewhere. Watch. Queen. We will rock you. Jones is a turnover machine that is always hurt. He did well his first year because the league had no film on him. Jesus Martinez. I used to MILF hunt.
Yes. I hunted aliens.
Oh,
And you can thank me because have you ever seen an alien? I
okay.
got rid of them all.
Yeah, I hunted Bigfoot. It was great. Okay. What backup QB would you like to get? Dak Prescott.
Oh, did you
what's
guys
good,
hear
brother?
about that from the media? What Amari
I
Cooper
think somebody
called,
was playing. I think somebody was playing.
dude, that was funny as shit though. If that really happened in the locker room, hey,
Somebody
that
loves
set
you
Dak
back.
off
I
and they
don't
were
know, Rick.
fighting. Let's get crazy.
Metcalf
Oh
to
no,
the
let's
Ravens.
go.
That's a good trade for them.
Nobody expects the Giants to go anywhere if Jones falls this year. He's gone. What's the hurry? NYG22.
Right.
Every little step I take, you will be there. Bobby Brown.
Yes. Man, we got the chat singing tonight. I love it.
And nobody saying Trubisky is the answer. Don't be like mainstream media and try to control the narrative. Terrible. I think he can compete and possibly beat out Jones.
Yeah, he can compete, but how can you say
And say,
Jones is
am I
trash
wrong?
and all this because he was a number 6 pick? But then if they turn around and sign a former number 2 pick who was trash, it's okay.
He said,
That
who's a
doesn't make
bigger
sense.
choke artist, Dak or Rodgers?
Rodgers. He's had more opportunities to choke.
Right.
He's been eating the cock meat sandwich for longer. Milk is chilling. Giz is chilling. That's audio too. What more can I say? Top billing. That's what we get. We got it good. So if you understood, would you stop scheming and looking hard? I got a great big bodyguard. So step up if you want to get hurt. Milk is gonna pull your skirt. I get money. Money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You could ask Giz. I stole your girl while you was in prison, jail for MC assault. You was jealous. That's all your fault. That's
You guys want
1988.
to put me in the gulag?
That's
Ooh.
1988 right there. That's old school hip hop, pioneer
Ooh.
days. Lou, Teddy Pendergrass, man. Who had better hands, Dak or Cooper?
Oh.
These nuts.
Right.
These nuts.
Cooper, of course. Trubisky ain't the answer. Lou, Teddy Pendergrass, man. Didn't you just maybe turn around and let me see that sexy body go?
Oh, man. You serious?
Exactly. Pat Trubisky was a number 2 pick and made the playoffs twice.
And the defense
Watch how
took him
Rodgers'
to the
game
playoffs.
declines after all that money. Giants clown in the building. What's going on? He said, Roxanne, I want to be your man. Coach Ed Gladney, G Nation, respect. He said, okay, Lou, I hear you. Yes, sir. As bad as Jones is, you say when I watch the 2, Jones is better. G Nation got me.
What?
Because it said who's bigger choke artist, Dak or
Oh,
Rogers?
you called him
And
a
he said
cock meat
Rogers
sandwich?
been choking longer. He's had more opportunities to choke. I said, yeah, he's been eating the cock meat sandwich for longer.
Okay. Okay.
With the new rise in the salary cap, will the Giants be able to sign more free agents? Not this go round, but next year, yeah. I want to rock right now. Oh, Easy Rock and Rob Bass. Rob Bass and
Mm-hmm.
Easy Rock. That defense took them to the playoffs. Jesus, imagine saying Cooper was a dominant receiver. I mean, over Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's the quarterback. So, yeah, of course he had better hands. I never said he was a dominant receiver. He wouldn't have got traded from the Raiders. The point of the signing Trubisky is for competition because Jones hasn't had it. I am not excited, but you act like we saying Trubisky is the franchise QB. Y'all fronting. Giants top 10 defense what? In what? In 20. Jones couldn't win 5 games.
Well, they won 6 that year. I
Oh,
know he didn't win
there
5.
you
He
LL
go.
only
Cool
won
J,
6.
Beastie Boys, Run DMC.
Brass monkey. That
That
funky
funky
monkey.
monkey.
And
He
didn't you
ain't
just
Brass
got
come
any
on here
big
and
monkey
say?
fight
monkey. That
Didn't you
funky
just come
monkey.
on
when
here
he
and
was
say
at
that Trubisky was going to
Mississippi.
win the job of a bum QB
He
Jones?
ain't got no hands. It's his O line.
I think you talking about fighting. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so now.
Oh, well, that's what I heard. It's Cooper and Dak getting in it.
I wouldn't mind Jimmy G, Joe, LOL, but he definitely isn't better than Watson. Hell no, of course not.
Well, we can debate that if you want.
He ain't better than Watson. That's not a debate. We're not gonna start that shit
Uh,
tonight.
so,
Lance is
oh,
gonna have a breakout
okay.
year next year.
Bring that up when we have my stream next Monday. It's a mockumentary. I'll get into it.
Wentz won 12 games 1 year. What?
What?
I
In a
meant in the
fight. Yeah,
fight.
Dak has
Yeah, I
no
just
hands.
figured that out, Jesus.
Oh, John Fogerty.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. Can't see you in center field. Oh, he said EFFECT, a smooth operator operating correctly. But back to the problem. I gotta have it. You can't solve it. Silly rabbit, the precision is a hypertone. That's rolling a fiend for a microphone like heroin. Soon as the bass kicks, I need a fix. Give me a stage and a mic and a mix, and I put you in a that's DJ. I mean that's Rakim and
Yeah,
DJ
there's
Eric B.
Rakim. Eric B and Rakim. Just
Yeah.
say DJ. What?
6 in the morning, police at my door, fresh new Adidas, squeak across the bathroom floor. Wow. That's some West Coast. Gotta be. That's 6 in the morning, police at my door, fresh new Adidas, squeak across the bathroom floor. Oh, you got me on that one, Jay. Yeah, we are the monkeys.
Hey, we're the monkeys. People say we're messing around.
Jimmy
That's
G. Tudo says 11-6 next season. Damn right,
11
Tudo.
6.
Jimmy G couldn't carry Watson bags. LOL. Whatever you smoking, I want some.
Okay, I'll share. Here.
Micro fiend. Yes, the
Yeah,
microphone fiend. Yeah.
The microphone thing.
He said, I was a fiend before I became a teen. I melt the microphone instead of cones of ice cream, music orientated.
Yep.
So when hip hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzle, complicated. Cause I grabbed the mic and tried to say yes, y'all. They tried to take it and say that I'm too small. Cool. Cause I don't get upset. I kick the hole in the speaker, pull a plug, then I jet back to the lab without a mic to grab. So then I add all the rhymes I had, one after the other one. Then I make another one. Man, that's when hip
That
hop was
might be
hip hop.
the only real rapper out there. To be honest with you,
Oh,
that had never had to sell out.
Remember, Colt
He might
McCoy
be the
won the
only
biggest
one.
game of 2020. Jones is a loser QB with a loser mentality, but 2022 will finally tell the tale, right? Just like 2020 and 2021. Excuses, excuses.
I know he has a loser's mentality.
Go
one
shawty.
one known
It's your
person
birthday.
in the building.
50 Cent. Yes, sir.
Nobody else is there, but hey, you're right, man. I hope he
Aretha
bombs out.
Franklin.
I hope you get whatever quarterback that you want. Trubisky,
Oh, that was Ice-T. I knew it was some West Coast shit.
And you're gonna be saying the same thing about them too, so I can't wait.
The Wishmaster will grant you a wish. Just
Eric
like
C.
y'all
Brook,
wanted this
thank you
blowing
for
up
being
the way it
here.
is, and you were all wigging
Hit that
out when it
subscribe
happened.
button for me one time, man. Help your boy out, man. Trying
Eric.
to do something positive. I could be out on the block doing something negative. Help your boy out. Hit that subscribe button for your boy one time, man.
That's right. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight.
KC and the Sunshine Band.
Oh, yes. I grew up on that. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, yes.
Get down tonight.
Dude.
What do you think Tony will do this year? I don't think he'll get injured. I think they'll use him right. There is some strong.
Negatory. I don't think you could spell it right.
I hope he ain't saying what I think he's saying, man.
Right. I don't think he would. I think that was negatory. I think he got the I and the E mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew that was some West Coast stuff, Jay. But a G Nation
I think he's talking about the way some people feel about DJ and the way some people feel about DJ the other way. So, but you know what? It's a great debate. If people want to stick around and talk about it, man, I'll stick around and talk about it all day, all night, 6 days a week.
He said, by your definition, Wentz is a franchise quarterback. He won more than 5 games.
Yep.
Yeah, that was for Sharon.
What QB do you guys want next year if
There's
DJ fails? CJ Stroud.
There's 3 of them.
Cool G Rap. Yeah, you lose because you got the ill street blues. You lose because you got the ill street blues. Just draft Malik Willis and watch the Super Bowl ring start piling up.
That's what we need. We need a little Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch.
Oh, hell no. Don't
what?
you dare. Don't you start that good vibration shit in here.
Okay, I won't. I can't drop my pants. Well, no, I better not. I got no underwear on. I'm doing a Tom Petty thing tonight. I'm free balling.
Tell him you my own.
Instead of free falling, I'm free balling. Okay? Woo.
Right. That's what we used to do when we was kids in high school.
Gino 150 proof. Thank you for being here, bro. Hit that subscribe button for me, man. I would greatly appreciate it. He says, go get Willis. Gino, please hit that subscribe button for your boy, man. Trying to do something positive here.
Bacardi. Woo, good stuff right there.
Jimmy G is what Daniel Jones would look like with a dominant team and coach, both of which the Giants don't have. Still not good enough to win.
I'll take it. You know what?
Giants
Jimmy Garoppolo got it to the NFC Championship game. Right now, I'll take it.
Wentz downfall is unbelievable. In 2017, he was looking all world. All right, fellas, have a good rest of the night. See you tomorrow. God bless. Hey, thank you, Wells.
We'll catch you later.
Never give up.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
Right.
Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Tell a lie and hurt you.
And y'all love twisted
Never gonna
words,
give. Never
right?
gonna give.
I never said shit about Wentz. How does that compare?
Never gonna give. Never gonna give. Give you up.
I'm about to
They
send
played
him
that
to
shit
the
on Friday night
gulag.
video so long I had no choice but to learn it.
His own pad.
Right. Welcome.
I would.
Then trade for Jimmy G, Joe.
I would. I'd go give Jimmy Garoppolo a 3-year contract if I could get him for $8 million, $9 million a year.
For 30 seconds, and it went from 46 to 30. Just letting you know.
Okay. Well,
the way it's looking, I would go best player available.
All right, I'll stop singing.
He just hit us with that teenage white girl shit. I bet he fluffed his hair too.
On the
Yeah. You went like that. But you did it sideways. You went.
yes.
Oh shit. He
I'm
said, I
not
knew this
saying
girl
anything
named
more about
Tropicana.
Daniel
She's
Jones.
always juicing, producing cash from a sexual task. That's old school right there.
Right.
That's even before me. With the 5th pick in the 2022 NFL draft, the New York Giants select. Boo.
Hey,
Malik Willis.
if they do, they've got a plan. That's all I'm going to say. If they don't,
Yep.
they got a plan. Either way, they got a plan.
No, yeah,
We're
But I'll
listen,
stuck
tell you
with it.
what, if it
Gino
don't work
150.
out, that's their ass.
Gino 150 proof. Listen, I'm on board with you. I don't. If DJ can't do shit with the O line, get him out of here. But I don't see us picking another QB 5th overall, where his guaranteed pay will be like 19 mil out the gate. And then we'd be in the same position because we still haven't fixed the O line. We'll waste one of them picks on the QB who don't know the system, coming here his first year, that don't know the NFL speed, the game speed of the NFL. We'll
Read a
be setting
defense.
him up to fail again, and we'll be looking at another 3-4 years of a rebuild. I'd rather just fix the line and the edge rushers and rock with DJ for this year while we got him for the cheap. And then next year, go get a quarterback that we bringing in here to a solidified line. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that DJ is the man. I'm not saying that Malik Willis isn't. I'm just saying for right now, let's fix the line and the edge rushers, and then we go get a quarterback. But thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button for the kid, man. Come on, bro. Frank Waiter's joke. It's Slow Down by Brad Nubian. Slow Down. Kid Rock 1990 album. Great sandwiches for breakfast. Yodeling in the valley. A delicious break from potatoes. What?
I think that was the name of the album. To be honest with you, you had some crazy names for the album.
He said, I just won't watch.
Well,
Huh?
we're hoping you come with us and watch. We call the games on Pat's channel on Sundays, Giants football.
Wait, he said he won't watch because of what? Giants
And
need
Daniel
QB,
Jones
man.
is
I
back.
just
Daniel
can't
Jones.
get hype about DJ coming back. I just won't watch. Oh. Damn. You hate that you that hell bent that he's not gonna do good. I can't
That's
do another
crazy
year of
because
DJ, bro. I saw enough.
everybody loves Saquon Barkley, and his stats are right on par with Daniel Jones for the past 3 years. He's been hurt more than Daniel Jones.
Right. King Tone said it better than I could, Gino. That's my point. He said fix the line right now because we're not in win mode yet anyway.
But everyone's expecting us to be huge winners, and I don't see it. Everyone's
That's all
going to
I'm
get
saying.
let
We
down.
fix the old line now. We trade back one of them picks and set us up for next year. So we have 2 first-round picks next year. We fix this O line and build in the trenches, and then next year we take them 2 first-round picks and we go get the CJ Stroud, Van Dyke, any of them guys. But we build this line first.
Thank you. We love hearing that.
What? I can't do
And Gino, you haven't been here on the stream. New first time I've seen you in here. Appreciate you being here, by the way. And love the questions. We have said that trade Barkley also. We have been on that. If we could get something for DJ, you trade him. But realistically, what's out there better?
Right.
That we're not going to have to spend an extra $5 to $8 million in cap space to bring in Mitchell Trubisky and trade away Daniel Jones.
Back, fellas.
Okay. You know, who out there could take this team on a deep playoff run? That's the biggest thing right there. Are we really, with who's out there available, with everything that Russell Wilson just got from the Broncos, is there anybody out there that's going to help this team on a deep playoff run next year? It's not about, Daniel Jones really this year. It's not about anything. It's about a direction, a mindset, and seeing what kind of team we're going to have. And you can say what you want about Joe Judge, but Joe Judge brought a lot of shit to light. So you know what? He might have
You wrong on that one, NYG22, because I wanted Watson here. I wanted Deshaun Watson. So,
yeah, Lou did. But
I
what
wanted
quarterback's going to take us in a deep playoff run? I mean, if you have Trubisky that's so good, Sam
Yeah,
Darnold,
yeah. I am a huge Michael Vick fan. I love Michael Vick. I still have a pair of his sneakers. I don't wear them no more, of course, but I
right?
still have a pair of Michael Vicks. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Deshaun Watson, but I just don't see it happening. So I'm not gonna get myself all hyped up for it.
Do you
But if he
realize?
came here, she.
Yeah, well, he would be the it and only it, because what we would have to give up for him. You just saw Russell Wilson, who's 10 years older. You realize what you're going to have to give up for Deshaun Watson? His price just went through the freaking roof. I'll bet 5 first-round picks are going to be needed with
Yesterday's
players.
price is not today's price. Like my man Fat Joe say, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Oh, that's a song.
There you go, Taj. You have the link, my friend. Tudo, what's wrong with some Giants fans on the chat and complaining about DJ telling us same thing every night? All Giants fans are Giants for life.
For life. Yeah.
This team is going to be a mess regardless next year, so why not draft Willis? Because we should fix the offensive line and the defensive line first. Because I put it to you like this. Say we fix the offensive line and DJ has a good year. Now you can actually trade him, right? And go get a quarterback next year. I'm not a DJ fan. You don't see me on the chat calling him Danny Dimes or none of that.
Oh.
I'm just saying it makes no sense to go grab a first-round quarterback right now that is not the guy. He's not a guaranteed number one. He's not a Justin Herbert. He's not a Joe Burrows. He's not you know what I'm saying? If he was one of them guys, a Patrick Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Hell yes. Go draft him with the number 5. Or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he's not that guy yet. And we're not in a position where we need to gamble on another quarterback that high in the draft for guaranteed money to then be having the same conversation 2 years from now.
Right.
I'd rather fix the O-line, fix the defensive front, rock with him for a year with no obligations. Once that year is up, we go get our quarterback of choice. But we bring in whoever we bring in here into a solidified line with a chance to succeed and move forward. That's all I'm saying, guys. What about Marcus Mariota for backup quarterback?
Man, bring me at backup quarterback.
Shout out to the brown-eyed ladies out there.
Right.
No, NYG22, the Giants are not ready for Willis, and he is not ready to be a productive starter.
Make sure you get Darren's right under that. Yeah.
CJ Stroud is an Ohio State QB, right? The last Ohio State standout QB was a bust. Haskins.
No, that's not true. Because Justin Fields came from Ohio State. Justin Fields was on the Bears last year.
I heard Seahawks are eyeing a Deshaun trade.
Yeah, and if Justin Fields had an offensive line in front of him, he would have done a hell of a lot better. So whoever's the new quarterback coach at Ohio State's doing something different. Because Fields,
because they don't have Urban Meyer over there.
Well, Fields to me is the best quarterback I've ever seen come out of Ohio State. You know, and been watching football since the early '80s. You know, I've never really seen that quarterback. But if Stroud, who kind of looked like Ohio State, he looked like Fields a little bit. There's just something to keep an eye on college football season this year, because Stroud could be one of the top 10.
You know.
Right?
And that's all we saying. We not saying, bro, listen, and I get that, Gino. I understand that 100%. I feel you. I'm not saying that he's the answer. I'm just saying it makes no sense with our limited cap potential right now and all the holes that we have to fix
Yes.
to demand that much capital to another rookie that we're not sure is the guy. Now, if he was the Justin Herbert of this draft or the Patrick Mahomes of this draft, or you know what I'm saying, the Aaron Rodgers of this draft, if he was, fuck yeah, go get him. But he's raw. In reality, he should sit. He should get drafted and sit behind somebody for a year, just like Daniel Jones should have game and sat behind Eli for a year. That's all we saying. We don't need to draft another project in the first round, another unpolished
Right.
product, rather.
Right.
Not a project, but another unpolished product. Let me put it that way so I don't offend nobody. Because he's not a project. He just needs to learn the NFL. British night basketball shoes. Offensive line and defensive line fixed first. Yeah, Nimmer. Bro, we have 2 first-round picks. I don't care.
And we
I
gonna
feel you,
use
bro.
those on O-line
I
and
feel you.
Right.
Deshaun Watson would set us back 2 years with the capital we would give up. Yeah,
Yes. Yes. At least 2 years.
exactly. At Gino, these cats are mostly attached to Gino. Well, not Lou. Thank you, NYG22. I greatly appreciate that.
How? I don't know. I guess because I defend a guy who's wearing the Giants uniform.
Draft a lineman somewhere else. Sign one. Trade for one. But you need a franchise QB. Yes, we definitely need a franchise QB. I agree. But my point is this. If we go get a franchise QB and our line is still shitty, and then we get that guy hurt, then it was all for nothing. Let's put some pieces to block for this franchise QB that we want to go get.
I don't care
So
who
that our
QB is.
franchise
Give me a
QB will
line.
last 8 to 10 seasons and not miss 5 games every season because he's getting his head tore off out there. That's
Right.
all I'm saying. Winning the trench warfare is important to helping establish a winning culture. It doesn't matter what talent you have throwing the ball or skills.
Right.
Thank you, coach.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Well said.
Facts. Justin Fields came from Ohio State last year.
Yep.
Marcus
That's it.
Mariota was a good backup quarterback to Derek Carr. My view has nothing to do with love for DJ. It's just facts. Some people discussing draft to 2 defensive players to a defense that is 1 year removed from a top 10 defense. Makes 0 sense. O-line. But now let's go defense back to back.
It's just scenarios.
Here's the question to that, Lou. Who's the defensive coordinator last year and who's the defensive coordinator this year?
Yeah,
they're going to be running a different defense. You need different people.
All Ohio State's wide receivers are track stars. I would look good throwing to them.
You're right, but there's just, like I said, Fields looked different out there behind a bad, he made plays.
Samuel, thank you for being here, brother. I greatly appreciate it.
He was in shape. He wasn't taking selfies. I admit Haskins was trash.
Positive here, man.
I knew Haskins was trash.
Right. No, Levance, I wish to God I knew what happened
Giants.
Sunday.
Let's go.
Samuel, thank you.
Does anybody know whatever happened to Sunday? No, we was all talking about that the other day. Hope all is well, though. Prayers up for Sunday.
If you're watching Sunday, peace.
At Frank, nobody saying Willis is an immediate starter, but yet we still wondering if DJ is a starter. Year 3. DJ had 3 years. Forget the Ohio State QB.
Good point.
Coach, how about Georgia's strength and conditioning coach? Got them big boys running 4.6s.
Right.
We have much bigger and deeper holes on Giants roster to fill than QB positions this year. Big Blue Crew, please preach it louder.
We're trying.
Thank you, Tudo.
Right.
NYG, who starts if the O-line is trash? You are putting him in a no-win situation.
You're looking at the situation now. You're looking at him, DJ.
People
You're looking right at him.
QB just fall from the trees every year. Shake my head. LOL. I don't ever call the New York QB Daniel Jones or Danny Dimes. That boy is Lieutenant Dan. That's a goofy motherfucker. A little for your information. Eric Seabrook, man, thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I don't call him Danny Dimes neither. He's just Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes. Fuck it.
Danny Dimes. I'll say it loud and proud.
I don't call him that. But thank you for being here, brother. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button for me. Trying to get to 1,000, man. Trying to build something positive here on YouTube. Help your boy out, man. It costs you nothing. Take you a second to hit that word subscribe for me. People act like you can't do more than one thing in an offseason. People think if you go QB, the offensive line can't get better. So short-sighted.
But if we say go defense with the first 2 picks, then you say, "Oh, I thought you were supposed to go offensive line." Which one are you gonna do?
NYG thinks we give Daniel Jones one more year, bring in Mitchell Trubisky. Gino 150 proof says Bengals O-line was trash too. Hey, listen, I appreciate all you guys' opinions, man. Hit that subscribe button for me. Always come back and bring your questions and comments, and we will have these conversations every time. We have no problem getting into it, diving into it with you guys. And respectfully, you know.
Yes.
We can have these conversations all night without being assholes to each other. Are you Malik Willis's agent? You go hard for Malik.
Just the guy you want to.
NYG 22 might be his damn agent, trying to convince the fan base.
The only one you give shit to is the one you want to put in the gulag.
Does the Jets QB get this heat? I don't want to put you in the gulag, man. Does the Jets QB get this heat our QB gets? Asking for a friend.
No.
Who's their QB? Goff?
Darnold? No, the Jets. The Jets.
No, Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson?
They traded Darnold, yeah.
Yeah, they traded Darnold.
You got 9 picks and free agency. You can fix the O-line. If you can't, then we can confirm Dave Gettleman is still running the team. Well, let's not forget we have no cap space right now, so we got to clear up a lot of shit in order to even look at free agency. Whole lot of Coach D'Amato rooting for Cap Rooney on the panel tonight.
Okay. So Daniel Jones is Cap Rooney. Y'all think Malik Willis is Willie Beeman. This is not a movie, people. This is real life.
I'm Steven.
Real shit.
Willie Beeman.
Okay, name them. Name 32 other quarterbacks that's better than Daniel Jones. Name 32 of them, because you just said you can name 32 quarterbacks better than Daniel Jones.
Don't you dare say Garoppolo.
You gonna say when Cam Newton came back, he played better than Daniel Jones? You gonna say Sam Darnold played better than Daniel Jones? Come on, man. You gonna say Zach Wilson is better than him?
Who in the hell is Zach Wilson? Tell me, who is this? Who is this Zach Wilson fellow?
Yeah. You gonna say Jameis Winston or Trevor Siemian was better than Daniel Jones?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you gonna say Trevor Lawrence was better than Daniel Jones last year?
This is bullshit.
Jeff Goff.
Yeah, Jared Goff. Jared Goff was better than Daniel Jones last year. Right, that's cap. Just stop it. You're basing on what the league says. He was the 32nd. Yeah, they said he was ranked the 32nd QB in the league. I find that hard to believe that he was the 32nd ranked QB in the league. Started in the division. So you think Taylor Heineke could have came over here? Yeah, you think Taylor Heineke could have came over here and won more games? I'll give you Dak Prescott. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts came and throw the ball. You put him on the Giants, it's a wrap. Right. An absolute wrap.
Shit, right. I don't even know Dak Prescott can handle a battle, Pat. I'll be honest with you.
Can't say Jalen Hurts could come over here and win more games because you have to be able to run the damn ball. We didn't have the line to do that. So Jalen Hurts would have been back there trying to pass the ball, and guess what? He would have got absolutely annihilated last year. Yeah, you gonna say Baker Mayfield is better than him? Baker Mayfield can barely put up stats with the stack team that he has over there in Cleveland.
He had Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham at the same time and couldn't do shit.
And Juku, one of the best offensive lines of football, the best running game in football.
Nick Chubb
and couldn't do shit.
That's because Baker Mayfield is cheeks.
And that man got his shit picked up.
Y'all act like this dude has had a full set of complement of weapons, offensive line.
Oh, not porn mustache, Gardner Minshew.
Right. Y'all act like he's had top receivers, a top tight end, a top offensive line, a top running game his whole career and has done nothing. It's the exact opposite. He has had no offensive line. His receivers and his top players always get hurt. Hey, and Gino, he had a bad scheme.
Gino 150, I agree with you. He was set up to fail. I don't know if he's a big city guy or not. That remains to be seen. But whether he is or isn't, we'll know what we're doing by the end of this season. I know that.
Would you say Tua?
Right. The grass is always greener until they get over there and find out it's brown too.
Right. All those quarterbacks that you name, and say if they came over here, what they would have done and be in the same situation as Daniel Jones is in, what would they have done?
Swap DJ for what Baker had.
Right. You put Daniel Jones on those Browns teams, what Baker Mayfield had over there with the Browns, and see what happens.
He says he has talent. I just think he wore out his welcome.
Jacoby Brissett.
Kyrie Irving dropping 50 tonight, yo. Sheesh.
Oh, shit.
And y'all picking guys that's not even starters on their own team, but they're better than Daniel Jones. You put them in the same situation as DJ, I guarantee you 95% of those quarterbacks won't succeed. I promise you they won't. All the stuff y'all talk about this team, y'all like Daniel Jones has just been playing with a full complement of receivers and a good offensive line and a good scheme, and he's just been out there sucking. No, it's the exact opposite. He's played in a bad scheme, bad offensive line, and his weapons are always hurt. The kid has only played in 5 full games with a full complement of weapons since he's been out there on the field. You tell me what quarterback succeeds in that. Tell me. If his name is not a Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, it's not going to happen. Russell Wilson is even out there struggling in Seattle because of injuries and stuff that's going on over there. You bring Marcus Mariota over here. You bring Jacoby Brissett over here. See how many victories we would have got last year with those two.
It's like DJ literally just have to play like hero ball like almost every single game.
I think DJ's going to surprise a lot of people.
Not only that DJ, you mean like it's in an offense that not only that he has to throw the ball, he has to run the ball himself as well because none of these guys around him are productive under this offense. None of these guys can't be productive at all, man. Like the inconsistency.
Who's making excuses for him to be the starter? Everything that I just said was fact. Did we not have the worst offensive line of football last year? Was all his people hurt last year?
No, Gino. If he balls out next year, then you try to trade him and get something for him.
No, you franchise him. You just franchise him for a year. See if he can do it again.
I will wait until that happens. Because if he takes me on a deep playoff run, if something miraculous happens, if we go on a deep playoff run, and he's the reason why we do it, you would at least franchise tag him. You guys, you would all want him,
right?
If he's out there, winning football games, throwing touchdowns, because the coach understands his way of play, the offensive coordinator understands his way of play. And I'll tell you another thing. God damn it, we'll go off on a rant here for a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, who the hell is it? There's a guy that comes in here. Giants, I think it was Giants Opinion Sports. I think he posted the video. It showed Toomer highlights. It showed Beckham highlights, Shepard highlights, all the great Cruz highlights. And I left a comment on that, and I said, "Oh my God, I have not seen trust between a wide receiver and a quarterback as I did with all those different guys with Eli Manning. Back shoulder fades. Eli would just chuck the ball downfield. The receiver would adjust and make the freaking catch. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Plexico Burris was doing the same thing. And then I'm sitting here going, what the fuck has our team had to throw to or had trust the last 10 years? For Eli, for Daniel Jones. What the hell has he had that he could depend on? We're all sitting there saying, well, Eli had to go trying to, soothe ourselves because our hero left the football game. He's not on the field anymore. And then we watch Eli win us 2 rings. And then we're bitching about the O-line with him. We're still bitching about the O-line 10 years later. But who the hell is on that field the quarterback can trust? Because they tried a bunch of different fucking guys. And who is the one guy that y'all want back that Eli had trust in? Odell Beckham. The only receiver his last 5 years of playing he had trust in. He knew he could throw the ball there and Beckham would go get it. He'd jump up in the air, make one-handed catches, reach behind his freaking head, make the catch. The most famous catch in football today. He had somebody he could trust. I'm going to put this ball up. You're going to come down with it. He doesn't have anybody like that. We brought Galladay in hoping he could be that. Wasn't it? He got hurt. He didn't perform. Now he's a bust. Galladay. There has to be some semblance for an offense to work. You guys are saying the Bengals had a bad O-line, but they had a semblance of an offense. They had play calls that were designed for Burrow and Chase. He had his receivers the whole year. He knew Burrow could put the ball up, and one of those guys was coming down with it. Look at the plays Mahomes has.
John Moore.
Because he has the trust.
Hit that subscribe button before you leave. Hit that thumbs up button.
We all see that.
Would greatly appreciate it.
We see him throw the ball.
Big Blue Doja says, get him, Joe.
Mahomes. You know what? The fucking guy has to catch it. It could be any kind of a throw, but the other guy has to catch the fucking ball. And Daniel doesn't have anybody to catch the ball. He doesn't have anybody to run the ball. He doesn't have a coordinator that can work with him to make him better. That you're seeing with Joe Burrow. That you saw with Ryan Tannehill. They're trying to get these kids up to the level of somebody we've seen that's played for 10 or 12 years. But Daniel's always hurt. Well, you know what? Everybody was hurt. Baker Mayfield got hurt. Russell Wilson got hurt. Lamar Jackson got hurt. Dak got hurt. Hurts got hurt. Everybody gets hurt every year. But with Eli Manning, the Iron Man of football, who was driven into the ground more times in one game than a lot of these players have seen their career.
Hold on 1 second, Joe.
Okay.
NYG22 says, okay, Pat, you need more teams or you done. I could pull the QBR rankings if you want. Once again, good QBs do more with less. Look at Eli. Turn guys like Cruz and Nixon.
Pat?
Yeah,
he froze his internet.
I thought I disconnected.
All right. Well, Gino says, how much cap space has Joe cleared up so far?
Nothing.
Eric Davis, the Bengals also had Joe Burrow and a competent play caller and Jamar Chase. We had shit.
Right.
Shit emoji. Okay, Pat, you need more teams or you done. I can pull up the QBR rankings if you want. Once again, good QBs do more with less. Look at Eli. Turn guys like Cruz and Nix into stars. Eli Manning had an
What-
amazing offensive line when
What
Hakeem Nicks
what
was
did
here.
I say
and
that was
50
an
Cruz was here.
excuse? What did I not give you that wasn't fact?
Lord
I
have
told
mercy,
you
man.
facts. I did not bring you excuses. There's nothing that I said that I
Mark
can't
Prime
prove up
Time, what's going on?
with a
Thank you for being
video
here. Hit that subscribe button.
and literally pointed it out from a previous game. Everything I said, I can defend to the hilt with video. Show you plays.
Bro, Joe,
That's what I said. I could document it with plays, man. There's videos.
this man is literally
Jonathan Studio says, "See what y'all did to Pat's internet, boy. You stupid."
Oh my
Well, that's
god.
good. That was funny.
Oh,
There he's
Yeah,
back.
there you go back. Well, yeah, man, you sitting there talking. It was like excuses. Man, get out of here, dude. You're talking about the Vikings, the better team with a better Q. That man has Adam Thielen, Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. Come on, man.
I know.
Tannehill, the Titans. He has AJ Brown, Julio Jones. I forget the slot receiver's name. A good tight end, Derrick Henry.
AJ Brown, Julio Jones.
Jeez.
Like what
Henry.
what are you talking about? Does he have his people on his team for the whole year? No, he doesn't. But that's an excuse. But if I say Saquon Barkley sucks and we know what he is after 4 years, then I'm talking crazy. The guy only has 1,600 yards in 3 years.
Guys, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it.
Right,
it doesn't matter where they was taken, bro. You act like this line was competent. This O-line, you put Eli Manning behind this offensive line this year. You see what happened to Eli Manning.
Oh my Lord, man. Oh my God.
You thought he was ducking for his life his last couple of years he was here. Imagine him behind this offensive line.
My goodness. You're going to have to put him in the stretcher after that. Who Davis Bills got?
Yeah, the Texans. Who Hurts got? Devontae Adams.
Shit. Devontae Smith.
Right.
He got a good ass.
He's got a hell of a lot better receiving core that was there all year than we did.
Right.
He got a good
Who
ass
the hell is Daniel
too.
Jones throwing to?
We said the same thing about a tight end. What good quarterbacks have a good tight end, guys? Name me one quarterback that doesn't have that's really good in the league that does not have a decent to very good tight end. I'm not saying all world pro. I'm not saying the best of the best, but everybody's got a check down, a valve, a tight end that's used in the game. We always bitch as Giants fans. Every team we play, they beat us down the middle with their tight end. We can't cover tight ends. Well, somebody's got to have a goddamn good one. We don't.
You take all those quarterbacks that you say that are way better than Daniel Jones and stick them in the exact situation Daniel Jones is in and see how good they do.
Shout out to 51 in the chat. Jose says if we get to 60, he says if we get to 60, we need a mock tonight.
Okay.
I don't care who you put in that situation. Take them in the same situation Daniel Jones is in.
Well, look, if we can do one now at 50. 50 is enough. We can do a mock draft for the 50 people in the chat. 51. You want to use that same site we used last night?
You want me to throw that
all
up?
those guys were hurt. Barkley, Ingram, Kenny Galladay, Tony, and Shep were hurt. They weren't on the field. NYG 22.
And since Russell Wilson went to the Broncos, we will not trade back. We will draft as is at 5 and 7.
How the hell can you say Barkley, Ingram, KG, Tony, and Shep?
Russell Gage is the slot receiver for the Falcons, by the way.
That doesn't make sense. Those guys weren't on the field. Evan Ingram drops passes left and right. If it wasn't for Evan Ingram, we probably be in the playoffs like with Joe Judge if he doesn't
Mark
drop that ball
Primetime
against the
21
Eagles.
says, I promise you at least 15 teams would take DJ if released tomorrow.
I bet you they would too.
Yeah, they would. They would. That's a 6 overall pick. Like, are you kidding me?
Thanks, Tyler. You talking about Barkley, Ingram, KG, Tony, and Shep? Oh, no weapons. What? What do you mean? They weren't on the field.
I got it up, Lou, if you want to just share my screen.
Is that the website we did yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't want you doing it. Because
Oh.
we'll tell you who to draft, and you'll say no because it is, and you'll draft somebody
Okay.
else.
I will send you the link.
No, do it. Go ahead. I'm just messing with you.
No.
Oh my God, he's so sensitive. I'm already
Yes, I
sharing it.
am too. I'm like a woman right now. There's your link. You can at least save it in favorites.
It's already shared.
Yeah, I see that.
Barkley, Ingram, KG, Tony, Shep. Okay, the O-line
2022.
argument I get, but no weapons.
7.
What?
Fast.
Yeah,
Realistic.
I would take Buffalo tight end.
Strict.
Failure under the same circumstances. Does Tom Brady produce
Hell
with
no.
O-line last year? No.
Hell
no.
Oh,
When
shit.
Tom Brady was 18-0, our defense was in his face the whole time. What happened? He lost that damn game.
Come on.
I hope Giants draft an O-line and DJ takes us to a Super Bowl. Hey, listen.
No, I don't want all.
I do too.
I never picked.
Pat, congrats on getting the offer for being the sportscaster for the semi-pro basketball team. Yes, that's right. Congratulations to my boy Big Pat Sports Talk. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Big
Yes.
things, man. You're now talking to the host of the semi-pro basketball team out there in Louisiana. He will be calling the games live in the stadium on television. So you are now rocking with Big Pat Sports Talk.
Yeah, that thing going fast. Thank you, everybody, for.
Giants should have drafted Dawson Knox.
A lot of them were hurt at the same time, man. You gotta look. Did you look at the season last year in YG22?
Did you remember that Cowboys game?
What the hell?
Yeah, you got it where I guess you didn't select the team and it's taking everybody.
I see
You got to
that.
restart it.
Yeah, but did you remember that Cowboys game where everyone got hurt?
Yeah. You
You
remember
see
what
that,
Kenny
Pat?
Galladay? 16 teams, but he has no trade value. What? Emotional attachment. No, it's different from giving up draft picks to get
I
him to
see
getting them
what's going on.
in free agency. It's different.
In free agency. Like, what
He
are you
said
talking about?
emotional damage.
Right.
My internet's acting up. That's what's going
Oh,
on.
hello, guys. El Capitan Rafael has arrived. Salute. What's going on, Ralph?
Wow.
NYG22, not when 2/3 of your weapons are injured. Coach Ed Gladney says exactly, G Nation.
Daniel Jones had a
Big
concussion.
Pat.
Saquon Barkley wrote
Congrats,
his
Pat. You're an
ankle.
inspiration.
Thanks, Coach Ed.
Galladay rolled up his knee.
Tyler
whatever.
Morlang, Joe, select auto draft. Tyler, hit that
That's
subscribe button for me, man. I would greatly appreciate it. Big Blue Doja says, just draft Malik Willis, who couldn't beat Ole Miss. He's going to terrorize the NFL.
Yeah, couldn't beat Ole Miss. Oh, no.
He selected auto draft by accident. I'd be unhappy with those picks. Pat practicing his skills, chewing me out. Nah, though. Congratulations, my dude.
Thanks, NYG.
That's my only gripe with DJ. I think with a good line, he will be better, but I need him to be more prompt with the decisions, whether find, check down, or take off and run, holds the ball too long. Hey, listen, I agree with you on all of that right there.
Right.
I think he needs to go through his progressions faster. I think he has to have a way better pocket awareness and presence, know when to move up, shift to his left, shift to his right to buy time. And, he holds the ball too long sometimes. I agree with you. And he stares down receivers. That's right. Oh, it's different. My bad.
Free agency and trading draft capital for a person is different, NYG. It's totally
That's
different.
good enough for DJ to get the franchise tag. Or would it be the record?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say. I
it's
thought.
definitely
Yeah, I couldn't remember seeing Tyler back in the day.
Well, he ain't been on in a
Jeffrey.
while.
Evan Neal and
Oh,
Quantum.
thank you. I just haven't seen you in a while. These
Shit.
three guys here. Jeff, what's going on, Jeff? Getting that draft stuff
You mean
going. Yeah,
four?
we about to. We weren't, but
You mean four, Jeff?
it's a shit. You can't teach in a year.
What do you want
Let's
me to
take
do?
Malik. Let's say Malik Willis at 5.
I just don't say nothing because I'm usually at work. Ah, got you. Guys, if Evan Ingram comes back, I'm going to be pissed. Love seeing you guys grow big time with the channel.
Thank you.
Congrats, big time. Lou, Pat, and Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's about his value. Teams will give up draft picks for any QB. History is on my side in this argument. But with good coaching and scheme based off his strength will help slow down the game for him and because he will know what to do. All right. Me too, Lou. LOL.
I just think, just with a better coaching staff that lets him do
All right.
whatever
Who's
he
there
wants
on the
in
board?
offense.
My bad. Go ahead, Tosh. Sorry.
No, I was just saying that you have DJ just actually just run the offense however he wants it. Like maybe he can succeed.
Damn it, Quano's gone. All right. So in this scenario, we don't have no trade offers because the team I was
Can't
thinking we
trade.
would possibly trade with just signed Russell Wilson. So at number 5, okay, Aiden Hutchinson went first. Thibodeau went number 2. Neal went number 3. Equano went number 4. Okay. So at number 5, BPA would be Kyle Hamilton, but we don't need a safety with our first pick. So I would take Cross. Let me see the defense, the edge rushers.
Jabo, Karloftis, Jermaine Johnson.
Linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Dean.
Yeah, Cross. Can't pass up on Cross. Neal and Equano are gone.
Cross is the pick.
I'll take Cross.
Yep. Yeah, that really might happen in real life, to be honest with you.
Pat, it's on you.
Well, we took Cross, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We just got done talking about who does Daniel Jones have to go to. I'm telling you, I'll go Garrett Wilson right here, man.
Garrett Wilson.
Get him a receiver that he can trust.
For once. Jesus.
All right, this was on you, Joe.
Round 2.
Fight.
Yo, that sounded like the game for real.
He said that fight.
Oh my God, here we go. They're talking to him right now.
Okay.
Chris Olave is still there.
We got Olave's on the board. Brisker, Falele. All right, so that's telling me who's there. Oh, man, okay, so it looks like the linebackers are gone. Harris is there.
Mm-hmm. Christian Harris is there.
Harris is there.
Harris.
Well, grab him.
Well,
it's your pick. It's your pick. Sorry. Oh, shit. That's going to take Joe 20 minutes.
It might, too. It just might. A lot of the guards, interior linemen are going. Man, they're going so fast into this.
Well, in real life, you don't have 20 minutes. You on the clock.
Right.
Yeah, I got 5. So, Brisker. Man.
Logan Hall's a beast.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
We got a tackle.
Got a tackle. Got a wide receiver.
Tackle and a receiver. I would
Man.
go Mafia Christian Harris right here.
Yeah, he's about the best value on the pick.
I take Harris right here.
Yep.
Who'd you get?
I took Harris, linebacker.
All right.
It's back on you, Lou.
Oh. All right. So we got a center, a wide
No, we got a
receiver.
tackle. We got a tackle.
A tackle.
I mean, yeah, we got a
Wide
tackle,
receiver,
a wide receiver,
and a
Linebacker.
and a linebacker. Let me see edge rusher. Okay. Guard.
Good. I know you love Mumphrey.
Nah, I can get him later.
But yeah, you could take him later though.
Let me see the tight ends.
McBride is still there. He's probably the best of players. Man.
Shit, McBride, Ruckert, Weidemeyer, Likely. All four of them is good. But majority of them won't be there with our next pick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either them or edge rusher, tight end or edge rusher. Scroll down. Let me see where Amari Barno is. They got him at 145. Let me see. Let me get McBride.
And Joe, you're on the clock.
Not you
No,
are.
it's you. You, Pat.
No, you just picked.
Yeah, because you didn't pick you picked the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Lou made the first pick. You picked the wide receiver.
Oh,
I picked
okay.
the linebacker. Lou
Okay,
just
my
picked
bad.
the tight end.
All right, let's go. Let's go back to edge. No, I already got the person I want to pick. The inside offensive lineman.
All right. They all agreed with me. I went McBride. Hey. That's what
All
I said, McBride or edge. We on the same
All right,
page,
go
Eric
safety.
Davis.
Nope, go linebacker.
I did, NYG. Look at that.
All right, go defensive lineman. Go defensive tackle. Give me that inside offensive lineman Parnham from Memphis. He's actually pretty good. He could play center or guard.
Fucking heartburn.
And Joe, you're on the clock.
Who'd you pick, Pat?
I picked the inside offensive lineman Parnham from Memphis. So we got a tackle, center / guard, a tight end, a receiver.
The who from Memphis?
The guard / center.
Dylan Parham.
Oh, Parham. Joe, where you at, Joe?
All right, here.
It's on you.
He took running back James Cook.
Yeah.
Brother.
I like his running style. I think it complements what the Giants are looking for.
So you got a center, right, Pat?
No. Oh yeah, he did last.
Okay. So I got a tackle, you got a center. All right. Then I got a tight end, you got a wide receiver. Joe got
Linebacker, running back.
a linebacker and a running back. Okay. Oh shit, there's only 2 picks left.
No, it's 3 left.
Okay. 146, 172, and 180.
It's on you, Lou.
No, who did he pick?
I picked the running back, James Cook.
Just now?
Yeah.
I grab my mouse like I can move this shit. Lord have mercy. Show me the edge rusher. See if Amari Barno's there.
I don't think he's
Nope.
there.
No, they got him at linebacker.
No, I
gone.
think he should be there. Yeah.
He's gone.
Damn it, man. Okay. Let me see. Lineman, interior lineman.
Cameron Jenkins.
Cameron Jurgens. Let me see. Scroll down a little bit. Okay, never mind. Defensive line.
Thomas Booker is there. He's very good.
Matthew Butler.
I don't know. Let me get the lineman. It'd be the Cody Mays or Cameron Jurgen.
I'll take Cade Mays.
You think Mays is better than Cameron Jurgen?
Mm-hmm. Because we already got the center. I picked him earlier. Cade Mays is a guard. Cameron Jurgen is going to play
true,
center.
true. Mays, yeah. So that'd be 3 linemen in this draft. All right, Pat, it's on you. Get smoked Monday.
Am I entering into Twilight Zone?
Smoke might be gone. I could check safety right here, but Smoke might be gone. Yep, Smoke gone. Let me see defensive lineman. Let me see linebacker. Go down a little bit. Nah. Go to tight end for me.
Oh.
All right, it's between Bellinger. Go to receiver.
Yeah, JT Woods is pretty good. He had a fast 40 time too.
JT Woods is pretty good.
Had a fast
I think
40
he'd be there
time.
with the next pick though, but back to defensive lineman because we don't have a defensive tackle yet. I'm taking Matthew Butler. He's an absolute beast. I don't know how he's at 233 on this board, but he's an absolute beast.
Okay.
Damn, this thing does not like running backs, do they? My goodness.
No, they don't.
Look at all those running backs still on the board.
Did
I know.
you take a running back already? You got James Cook.
Take James Cook.
Yeah,
They can't stand running backs in this draft database. Don't give a damn about a running back.
About the tight end. With the tight end.
Daniel Bellinger. I'm telling you, that dude's a beast. If we get him, Garrett Wilson, Bellinger, and McBride, we own to something. Whatever next quarterback.
What did we get on defense? Christian Harris and what else?
We got Christian Harris, Butler. What was the edge that we got? I forgot. Go to my selections. Shit, just Christian Harris and The defensive tackle.
Matthew Butler. Yeah, we need
Yep.
another linebacker or edge rusher. We need an edge rusher. We didn't get an edge rusher.
Oh, yeah, you guys didn't. Don't have to put it on me. I don't like any of these freaking guys.
Gonta's half decent.
Yeah, but
Waited too long to get an edge rusher. Yeah, that was bad.
you know, Old Miss. Is that one tall? What was that
Oh,
one?
he's terrible.
Yeah, I-
Dante Dream, he's terrible.
yeah, you think, man, I tell you, I think he's got something that could get coached out of him. I really do. So, something just wasn't right with a lot of the stuff I see him doing. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I'll double up on running back.
Who would you take?
Jerome Ford.
Good grief.
He's the man, yo. Yo, this site do not like running backs, man.
At all.
Who doesn't?
You just took Jerome Ford?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah, I love Jerome Ford.
He's
but
still
we needed
there.
an edge
He's-
rusher.
Listen, I'll tell you, who do we really have? Barkley? Guys, we need depth. We don't have anybody. The guy that we just got out of Buffalo, but you know, Buffalo does a running back by committee.
NYG be going crazy over Willis. This shit is crazy. He
Right.
said maybe Ikem can play QB 2. Trade up to 2 and grab him.
Hey, you never know.
Shit.
Lord, have mercy.
You always got Tony. We put Kadarius Tony out there as a quarterback.
Oh yeah.
All right, so how do we make out? Charles
Defensive
Cross,
tackle,
Garrett Wilson, Christian Harris, Trey McBride, Dylan Parham, James Cook. Where the hell did you go? Where you at? James Cook, Cade Mays, Matthew Butler, Jerome Ford. And look at that, Matthew Butler. Huh. At 172. Shit.
You know, it's just like we could take 2 tight ends in this draft too. I don't see why we couldn't take 2 tight ends and later on interior linemen, and then a couple of running backs.
Jerome Ford is a good running back.
I know, and I like James Cook. I think that would be a hell of a 1-2 punch for the next 4 years. I really do.
Man,
those two stay healthy because Cook's got some power
Thank you,
to him.
Jeff.
James Cook will run with power. Jerome Ford can, but my God, he oh, man, he just reminds me of so many former small running backs. Joe Morris,
just like his brother.
Bradshaw.
Yeah, but
freaking-
you don't take somebody at 7 and don't expect them to start.
right.
He's not going to be able to start because of the situation.
Right, but that's
Well,
what I'm
don't you
saying.
understand?
You
That's
don't
what I'm
take
saying. What he
somebody at
doesn't-
7 and bench them unless it's a quarterback and you have a great quarterback at the helm.
What are you not getting about that? He's not going to be able to sit behind Daniel Jones. He's just not. The fan
not.
base
He
ain't going to
take-
allow it, and then the media is not going to allow it. They just called this man racist. So if he gets a black quarterback that sits him behind a quarterback that y'all just say is complete ass for a whole year, what do you think is going to happen?
It's not a bad draft. I wouldn't be upset with that at all.
Yeah. Pretty good drive.
And I'm telling you, that's what Daniel Jones, he's missing a receiver that he can count on day in and day out. That's what he's missing.
We all thought that Darius Slayton was a number 1 guy.
Right.
Well, that just got everybody quiet, didn't it?
I had to burp. I'm sorry.
Okay, Taj, it's time for you to show yourself throwing the pass into the closet.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Right.
actually.
Said he had one in Shepherd, but that dude can't stay fucking healthy.
Right. Because when Shepard was in there, he was balling the first couple of games. And then he got hurt. Slayton,
needs
you
a
can't
Scooby
count
snack.
on him. You can't count on Slayton because he's too
Even-
inconsistent
even
at route running and he drops the ball. You can't count on Ingram because he's inconsistent at route running and he drops the ball. You couldn't count on Tony because he got hurt throughout the whole season. Couldn't
There you
count on
go.
Galladay because he was hurt.
We gave y'all mock draft. We didn't wait till we got to 60. We did it at 50. So
That kid is missing. And then Barkley got hurt again. So where the hell did you want this man to shine with Dante Pettis, CJ Johnson, even CJ Board got hurt for the year. Pharaoh Cooper, a known kick return. That's it.
hey, I gotta go smoke a cigarette real quick and y'all hold me
Alex
down.
Bachman.
Sure. Nah. You ain't allowed to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bachman, Alex Seals.
Good.
Like,
I can't.
Davis.
I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I can't be sent to the gulag now, damn it, because Lou's not here. So, Baran.
Well, it's like that the other way around. If you say you don't want to kill Daniel Jones and cut his head off, you're a Daniel Jones apologist. It's excuse. So if you don't hate his guts and want him gone, it's like you're making an excuse for him.
Yeah. God damn it, Pat. You better hate the son of a bitch, just like the rest of us. Follow the leader.
This man literally has to not only throw the ball but run the ball himself. Just play hairball, man.
He can do that. Look at your profile pic. He can do it. Look at your profile pic. He threw that.
I know.
It ain't so bad. He made the best catch of the season too.
Right.
Well, one of the best catches of the season. That Terry McLaurin catch was crazy. Where's the Chargers?
John Ross got hurt too. What do you like? I don't understand. Y'all want this guy to be a superhero with a bad scheme, a bad offensive line, and practice squad receivers, a backup running back. Like, good Lord.
It's Pettis.
So you named one quarterback that would have came over with all that crap going and put up 21 to 25 touchdowns. With all that crap going on. Like, come on, bro. How many situations have you seen like the Giants the past couple of years? This is just not a bad team that everybody's playing and everybody's bad. This is a bad team that had a bad scheme and people getting hurt left and right.
And
at
fired.
Record pace.
And fired.
Just bad coaching, really. And bad scheming.
Like y'all say, we had the biggest clown in the league as coach, the biggest clown in the league as offensive coordinator, the worst offensive line. We signed the biggest clown in free agency, Kenny Galladay, because he doesn't produce. We drafted the biggest clown in the first round last year with Kadarius Toney. We got the biggest clown at tight end because Evan Ingram doesn't do shit. You got a mascot at running back because he's never healthy. Like, shit. What do you want this guy to do? Good grief.
Shit miracle.
And you're mad at us because we just want to see the guy what he could do with a competent system around him. Right, Frank. Willis could have done it. Playoffs and beyond with the same team. Willis could have done it. According to everybody else, 31 other quarterbacks could have done it too. You put any one of them quarterbacks you betting on in the same situation, and I want to see what they do. I want to see what they do. Deshaun Watson himself was in a situation that was similar, and he only got 4 wins.
Right.
And we know how cold Deshaun Watson is. Like, good Lord, what quarterback succeeds in that? How am I emotionally missing the point, bro? You're missing the point. What quarterback in the league will succeed in a situation like that? If it's not a Hall of Famer. Y'all name, Jacoby Brissett, it would have been better. Marcus Mariota would have been better. Well, if they would have been better, Marcus Mariota would be the one leading to the Titans to the AFC Championship game, not Tannehill.
Right.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Mitchell Trubisky, he's going to come in and win the job. Well, God dog, he couldn't win a playoff game. He had the best defense in the league for 3 years straight. With the healthy offense.
Texas situation was awful. Okay, so what's the difference between a rookie quarterback winning 4 games or Deshaun Watson winning 4 games? Back-to-back, the same freaking team. Just as shitty as the year before.
Right.
When a rookie quarterback won 4 games, Deshaun Watson only won 4 games.
So I guess Deshaun Watson is ass too then.
Right.
Because they won the same amount of games they did with Deshaun Watson the year prior, and that team did not get better.
And don't say it was coach because it's a different coach. Didn't he get fired last year and they replaced the coach last year, the Texans?
Yeah, they had Bill O'Brien.
Yeah.
And then they fired him early.
Then they fired him, got a different coach.
You tell me one quarterback in the league that can survive with that. The worst offensive line, the worst coach, running back hurt, tight end hurt, all your receivers hurt. One of the worst schemes in the league. All this is fact. Everybody was saying it. I'm not just making this up. You name one quarterback that survives throwing into practice squad receivers half the year. With an offense that's outdated. And then they weren't really trying to fix it because the coach and the offensive coordinator were beefing, so they really didn't give a damn. Your offensive line coach didn't give a damn about the offensive line. That's why the offensive line was trash.
Right. They was butting heads with each other and stuff.
I want to know what you
What do you mean?
I
That's
have got
logic, bro.
Davis
Mills got 4 wins. Davis Mills got 4 wins with the same exact squad. That squad did not get better. It did not change. Deshaun Watson had 4 wins the year before. The next year, they still had 4 wins without him. So based on your logic, that you're saying Daniel Jones didn't uplift anybody, he couldn't get more than 5 wins. Well, Deshaun Watson couldn't get more than 5 wins in his situation either. So is Deshaun Watson ass too? Because Davis Mills outperformed him, right? Or performed exactly the same, right? Oh, but it doesn't work out because when we say that about Davis Mills compared to Deshaun Watson, it doesn't fit your narrative. That's not emotion when you're stating facts, bro. That is facts.
That's what I want to know.
I can see.
Go ahead, Pat.
I can see if the man was playing with a healthy roster the whole time, and we had Daboll and Shane as GM and coach, and he sucked. You had the worst GM, Dave Gettleman. Everybody's saying Mara was one of the worst owners, worst coach, worst offensive coordinator, worst offensive line. Everybody's hurt. Worst offensive scheme.
The first 7 weeks, everyone was saying, fire Graham, fire Graham, fire Graham.
Yeah, we had one of the worst playing defenses in the first 7 games.
A lot of people were on that fire Graham wagon when it was rolling. A lot of people. Then a lot of texts got deleted.
That defense didn't look too good early in the season.
When Jalen Hurts had to throw the ball, what happened?
They lost the playoff game.
When Jalen Hurts had to throw the ball against us, what happened?
They lost the game.
They lost the game to us, 16-10.
I guess Daniel Jones didn't win us that game. He put
With
that
a
drive
broken
together at
freaking-
the
with a
end.
broken freaking neck.
Right.
Kurt Angle.
But that's one game, and that's being emotionally attached. So outside of spitting facts, outside of actually being able to prove plays, that's an excuse. So what the hell does that leave me to defend anything that's said?
Right. It's crazy. It's
I
like
don't.
it's
Go ahead.
crazy because Joe, it's like you're spitting facts. This is something that you can't dispute. The things that I'm saying you cannot dispute. I'm
Right.
not making any excuses for Dane. I'm telling you exactly the situation the kid was in. That's not emotionally attached. Emotionally attached is saying that this kid deserves an extension or something. I'm saying no matter what happens, if he does a ball, you get rid of him. What are you talking about, NYG22? Is Jalen Hurts a good QB or not? I don't care about you running all over the field and making some good plays. Is that kid going to lead you to a Super Bowl? Yes or no? When he had to throw the ball, throwing the ball is the most important part of being a quarterback. I don't care how much you can run around with the chicken with your head cut off. When you force that kid to throw, they get their ass whooped. Hands down. They just had a good enough offensive line and a good enough coach to be able to run the ball against some bad teams. You name one team that they played that had a winning record and they beat them last year. Name one team Philadelphia played last year that had a winning record.
There wasn't one. You can't. That's an unfair question. that was a booby trap right there. You're gonna catch a big old booby. Oh God.
I could throw better than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, we've seen it on video.
That is.
No.
NYG22, you name one good team the Eagles beat last year.
I could tell you a team they were supposed to beat and lost to. Have blue on their uniforms, NY on the side of their helmets.
Like I said, name one good team Philly beat last year, bro.
And not only that, now they have to play a second place schedule. It is a weaker division, but let's see what Hurts can do against some very good defenses. They're not elite. They're not the best.
Right, King Tone. As a matter of fact, Daniel Jones actually did read defenses pretty well his rookie year when he had a system and wasn't told that throw it to your first read. Yeah,
Blitz
he did
him is
pretty
done.
well.
He doesn't have a fucking tackle that can block for him, but of course you blitz
What do you
him.
mean blitz him? Nobody had the blitz. The damn defensive edge just came straight past freaking Solder.
Nate Solder.
Right.
This man literally had 5 people across his offensive line at one point during the season starting that had a 5 rating or lower. Not 56, 5.6. This man offensive line at one point was Purd at left tackle, Bredesen at left guard, Billy Price at center, Hernandez at right guard, Nate Solder at right tackle.
Or Corey Cunningham or somebody.
Our right side of the O-line rated 30.0 for the season against the pass and the run. 30.0. When you've got guys out there that are giving up a 6 on a week, not 60, a 6. What the hell can you do? There ain't a damn thing you're going to do back there once that ball's hiked. You're going to run like hell, do whatever you can do, and say what you want. How many of y'all wanted Daniel Jones back with 4 weeks to go because at least he could move the ball?
Me.
behind that shitty defense. Everyone was saying Glennon has to be better. We can go back in chats and read it all.
Right.
Glennon has to be better than Daniel. Glennon got out there, and what happened? Everybody did a face
has
palm.
to be better than Daniel Jones.
Everybody did a face palm. Jake Fromm goes out there on one drive. Rookie 5th-round quarterback. Never played in a game. Throw him out there. He's got to be better. You made this fan base crush that kid's hopes and dreams. He ain't never going to be the same after that game. Then we had to watch Glennon in the second half.
For Christ's sake, the backup quarterbacks couldn't even throw for positive passing yards when they got in the game.
Right.
Look how far the drop off was. Our offense was already bad, but look how far the drop off was with Daniel Jones without the game. If Daniel Jones was so ass as the way that you say it, there shouldn't have been a major drop off like that.
These motherfucking quarterbacks can't even get across the damn 50-yard line.
If Daniel Jones is so ass, why was there such a major drop off with Glennon and Fromm came in the game? It wouldn't be that bad of a drop off just because Daniel Jones went out the game. So you see exactly what Daniel Jones was working with, what Jake Fromm and them came in there. Daniel Jones wasn't working with shit when he was in there. But at least he made it where you could at least watch and have hope. God, dog, he went out the game. Look what happened. You had no hope. We had to do back-to-back quarterback sneaks. When he went out the game. You couldn't even trust the quarterback to throw the ball.
He couldn't.
Watch me call the game. I say he did those 2 quarterback sneaks because he was so scared of Jake Fromm throwing a pick 6. And sure as shit, the very next drive, Jake Fromm goes back to pass, pick 6.
Right. Hit squad, what's good?
What up, Hit?
Nobody wants to hear the facts about Daniel Jones because all they want to tell you, it's excuse. I'm naming facts, but excuse.
It's like their favorite word.
It's because you don't like the guy. You don't want the guy to succeed. He's never really had a fair shake since he was drafted. And all we're saying is he's the best stopgap quarterback that you can have. Why get rid of him when he's the best option that you have for this year? And none of these quarterbacks out are coming are game breakers.
Man, listen, if we got somebody in here like Fromm or Glennon next year, it'll be the first year that I give up on watching Giants football. If I would have to watch that for 17 games, there's no way in hell I could do it. But when you got DJ in there, and you guys are in the chat with us, when a good play happens, we're all cheering. Yes, finally something. But then, Giants fans, so what can go wrong will go wrong. Get down in the end zone, and then it's a false start. Oh shit, that's on DJ. Holding penalty. Oh, that's on DJ. And then the damn receiver doesn't have any separation. He tries to fit it in there. It gets broken up. Happens to every other quarterback. But with DJ, it's like, oh, fuck, you got to make that throw.
What about the throws that he does make and they drop them?
Right. How many did he have dropped in the Philadelphia Eagles game?
What about the year before? If Evan Ingram catches a pass against the Eagles, we're actually in the playoffs. Drops a wide open dime.
Huh.
What about all the passes that Evan Ingram tipped up in the air that caused over half his interceptions that year?
What about Darius Slayton missing one this year in the end zone against the Washington football team?
Which we should have won.
Right.
If he catches that ball, we beat Washington.
He runs his route right. That's a beautiful pass. Anybody else comes down with that, you damn well know it.
Or what about...
Well, I go to smoke and y'all let NYG 22 pull y'all into the Daniel Jones debate again.
What about Daniel
Man,
Jones
drop the
leads the
one.
Giants to take the lead against the Washington football team, and the defense let the Washington football team score in 3 plays?
Eric Garrison, thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. It would
That
really make
ball
my
was not
evening, sir.
overthrown, bro. Get
No.
real, man.
Man, bro, there was literally pressure right at him as he was about to throw the ball.
Man, that ball was not overthrown. You
No.
need to get real with that.
Oh, it was not overthrown, man.
Eric Garrison says, like I say, trade up for Neil. He says Neil and Zion Johnson. I like Zion Johnson. I would rather have a Kwanu than Evan Neal, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Miz, what's going on, Miz?
Van Dyke or Stroud. Yeah.
Which comments did y'all get to or not get to?
We've been going down. Quick, reread them if you want. Make sure
No,
everyone
just
gets.
tell me. Just tell me which ones
I-
y'all
We're
got
at the
to.
very bottom. We're
Right.
at the very bottom.
The ball was literally coming at the palm of his hand. He can't even.
This one?
That's it. That's exactly
Lord.
what he wants. Everybody wants a flashy QB. That's
Oh,
really what it is.
Barkley.
That's crazy because if you say trade Barkley, then he'd be like, no, you can't trade Barkley. But he sucks, right? In 3 years, he's only had 1,600 yards. And he stays hurt way more than Daniel Jones. Oh, but the offensive line sucks. Well, damn, ain't that what we said for Daniel Jones?
Right.
You don't think that hurts Daniel Jones even more?
Off his out of overthrown. That's an excuse. Run under the ball.
Yo, guys, let this hit this O-line, and there's talent in this draft. O-line. I didn't shut up about it last year. This year, I need to say nothing. Shane gets it.
Yep. It's
That's
going
what
to
makes
be.
the Steelers and
It's
Pats
going to be an
consistent.
interesting draft night. I tell you what, man, it's going to be fire. We will be live.
Well,
We'll get Cook from Georgia. I did. We did a mock draft. I did that.
Well, Calvin Ridley's suspended for a whole year.
yep. For
He let
betting
a
on this team to win.
$1,500 bet cost him $11 million.
Right. For betting on this team
Man,
to win when he wasn't playing.
Calvin really, man.
He let a
dude was crazy.
$1,500 bet cost him $11 million. Let that sink
That's
in.
yo. Oh
That was
my
an
God.
$11 million mistake.
Hey, listen,
Man.
in realism, that happens every day. So somewhere somebody does something stupid and costs them a bunch of freaking money. Whether it's cheating on your spouse, DWI. That means for us, that's $11 million, man. Getting divorced or paying for a lawyer for a DWI. That's why you walk the straight and
Man,
narrow.
shit.
I agree, Miz.
Yeah, I think Denver got butt raped. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man, that sucker went in dry with no lube at all. Denver, I can't believe they pulled the trigger on that.
I'm with you on that, Jose.
I
If
can't,
DJ
man.
fails, give me CJ or Bryce.
Right.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm looking at CJ Stroud right now, man. Hey.
CJ Stroud is the truth. I like the kid from Miami right behind him. I gotta wait to see what the kid from Alabama does.
Hell yeah, they got robbed for what they gave up
Yes.
for him.
Right
They
now.
better win the Super Bowl. They
Yeah.
better win the Super Bowl for what they gave up for Russell Wilson.
They better
I
win
don't give
one.
a damn they in the AFC West. I don't give a damn they got Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. They better win one.
Because if they don't, ownership gonna be looking at Elway like,
Shit, that's why Elway did the move.
Right.
Because he was on his way out. So that's a desperation move right there. Let's see if it works.
It
His
did
squad.
before. He didn't have to give up that capital for Peyton Manning, but it worked.
Now, the CJ Stroud's my QB1 of next year, man.
Why not? If DJ sucks as bad as you do, that means we're gonna have another 3-14 record. We're gonna be right up there to get CJ or
Right.
whoever. What do you
Right.
mean? If DJ sucks as bad as he does, how the hell are we not gonna be in a position to get a top QB? If we're not, that means that DJ is better than what you're saying that he is.
9:30, same time, Frank. We always go live at 9:30, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Read that comment, Pat.
He says, man, I can't argue with 56 people in the chat, but y'all are all wrong about Jones. Maybe I'm wrong about Willis, but y'all definitely wrong about Jones. So we're wrong about Jones saying that he's the best stopgap quarterback that we could get. And if he sucks, you get rid of him and get a quarterback the next year. What's wrong with that? We're not saying Daniel Jones is the answer. That's what you got playing in your head because you hate him so bad. And just because we say don't kick him in his ass, like you say, we are Daniel Jones lovers. That's not what we're saying. He's the best stopgap option that you have. If he sucks this year, you move on. They're not even giving him his fifth-year option. That should tell you what's going on.
They haven't made a decision on it yet, but
Go live at 10.
we don't see about it.
I'll be right back,
They haven't
fellas.
given him. Yeah, but they haven't given him his fifth-year option
Right.
yet.
Well, we always do the 9:30 because Lou has to work the next morning. And a lot of our viewers have to work the next morning. So we would probably go live at 10 o'clock at night, but everyone seems to like the 9:30. I wish we could help you.
What was he asking?
Well, because he said what Eric was asking what time we go live. I said 9:30. He said make it 10 because I'm at work. He missed the first 30 minutes. I was like, I'd love to accommodate you, but.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll stay on the extra 30 minutes.
All right, we can do that.
Oh,
Or we'll restart the show at 10 o'clock. And I'm not being facetious neither. We'll accommodate you somehow.
Right. Eric is somebody that's reading my mind when you get down to his comment. Read my mind. I don't understand the Mitchell Trubisky talk either. I really don't understand it.
Right. Did you see that Charles Robinson report? That Charles Robinson tweet about Mitchell Trubisky?
No.
All right, Frank. Thanks for being here, brother.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No. Yeah, that's what he was saying. We'll just restart it at 10.
I thought.
Hit that subscribe button for me, Eric Garrison. I would greatly appreciate it, brother.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. We're always talking something. This weekend, we're probably going to wind up doing some college basketball games. So I hope that y'all tune into that. Is there any fights going on this week, Lou?
Yes, there's a fight Saturday. I have fights all summer. I have fights in April, May, Canelo, Javante Davis, Earl Spence fights in April. Terrence Crawford fights as well.
I'll have to look for that, Taj.
Yeah.
And Leather to the Face?
Yeah.
That'll be
Leather to the Face is alive and well.
What time is that on Saturday night, my guy?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, Leather to the Face. We'll be doing some college basketball Saturday, but we'll definitely be here for that fight. Hope you all tune in and make it. If you're just getting into MMA, people like me, I don't know a lot. I used to watch it at first, but Lou and some of the people we have in the chat are really good at explaining certain things and doing the play-by-play. So if you want to learn and grow and get into that sport, make sure you tune in on Saturday.
Right, Miz.
Yeah, Joe, I send that tweet to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm eating, so you.
Okay. I didn't know that. I can't see through the.
I know,
the
but
logo.
I don't want people to watch me eat neither.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. I'm getting kind of hungry myself. Jones, listen, I said earlier, Eric, quarterback competition really doesn't work out. Especially when you go into the season. If one does bad, the fans start screaming. And look, I get it. We're used to seeing Eli go out there and ball, and then we watched him fall off. But while we've been having this discussion tonight, I'm really like, well, how much did he fall off, and how much did he just not want to get abused anymore? Because he saw what this team was coming to. So he just said, I'm going to retire. Could Eli have lasted another 2 or 3 years with a good offensive line if this team was going somewhere?
Hell yeah.
He still might be here, guys. So when you I wished he was here for at least 2 more years, because then DJ, we would not be in this mess we're in right now with quarterback. Because Jones, if he did the Favre Rodgers thing, he sat on the bench for 2 years, 3 years, and then they just kept building the team the right way. If Gettleman and company could have found the right coach to lead, to develop, to get these guys playing right, we would definitely not be sitting here in this situation bitching about who we have at quarterback and how bad this team is. And the big picture is right now, this is a completely different team than last year. There's no denying. You cannot say that with the new staff, with the new front
Eric
office.
Garrison says, my guys.
I'm not twisting your words like you want him. What I'm saying is there's people that want him, and I'm just talking about the people that I see on Twitter or the people in the chat say I want Trubisky here for some competition. But when you have that competition, it does not work out through the rest of the season. And that's why, because you, like with Fromm and Glennon, Fromm went out there and did one good drive. The entire fan base went nuts for him for a week. Judge had no point. He had nothing to turn to except start the kid. It got crushed. And now we don't even know what's going to happen to that poor kid. He could be retiring this year. Nobody might want to look at him. So because of the situation we put that kid in, a 5th round pick, his career might be over.
I sent you the link in Twitter, Hit Squad.
So I think you sent that to a group.
Did I?
Oh, no, me. Okay. Me, Hit Squad, and Lil. Okay. So we all know that this team is a disaster.
He's too
the
old.
Defense is going to change. These guys are not going to be asked to do the same thing. McKinney, Martinez, that whole defensive staff is going to have to learn new coverages, new play calling, offensively and defensively. The only thing we got regularity in is the special teams. But now the special teams guy is going to have new players. Now he's got to figure out who can do the job that the guys did last year. So
it's not the same system, guys. He told Daniel Jones to bring him all the plays that he was comfortable with under Shermer at Duke and whatever he liked out of Garrett's system. He's going to design a system based on what DJ's comfortable doing and DJ's strengths. So it's not the same system. He's designing a whole new system.
It's going to cater to what he does.
Jeffrey, he's a quarterback for the University of Miami College. He might be coming out next year.
Oh, yeah. Tyler Van Dyke. That's his name.
Yeah.
Tyler Van Dyke for the U. As I'm watching this highlights right now, yeah, he's pretty
That's
solid.
A good point, Eric. That's a really good point. Bobby Wagner would be a nightmare on those two teams. No problem, Jeffrey. Right?
Okay, go on, dude.
Derek Stingley?
I don't want Stingley. Yes, I think he would be better than Mac Jones if he was in the Patriots.
Modern day Peyton Manning.
I think Daniel Jones would be an all-star up in New England. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Guys, I'll tell you what. Look at what Mac Jones And you could probably say that Mac Jones and Daniel Jones were rated the same coming out of college. But Mac Jones went to Alabama, won a national championship. So, that's what Mac Jones has for him. But Daniel Jones won 2 bowls at Duke. He won 2 bowl games. So Daniel Jones, I think up in New England has a little bit bigger arm than Mac Jones. Yeah, dude, I'll tell you what. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't calling
he's got a
Jones
stronger arm than Mac Jones.
Brady 2.0. I'll bet you New England would be screaming that right now after 3 years. Oh.
No, it's not going to be the exact same system that they ran in Buffalo with Josh Allen. I mean, shit, what they doing with Daniel Jones pretty much did the exact same thing. The exact same thing with Josh Allen. Just asking like what his strengths are, and then what caters to him. So it's not like really like like a scheme based offense. You know what I mean?
DJ really didn't have that many turnovers this year, guys. Daboll in Buffalo.
But they just only want to bring in Mitchell Trubisky, and just because like he knows Daboll, like okay.
Knows okay, yeah, that makes sense, Eric.
Eagles will find a way to fuck it up.
Right.
Jeff, check out Miami. He plays for Miami and comes out next year. Not a lot of people talking about him.
Van Dyke.
But it looks like they're signing Trubisky, whether we like it or not. I don't understand it neither.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I mean,
no, it's Tyler Van Dyke, not Kyle Van Dyke.
Maybe it's just for depth. Maybe he won't travel.
Man, I tell you, I got a lot more stats than what anybody else has been coming at me with. So.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are talking about C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young tone, but I'll check out Kyle Van Dyke from Miami. Maybe if he's here, someone will teach Darius Slayton to catch.
That would be nice. That would be nice. Not gonna lie.
He says, Joe, you're a cherry picker stat guy. You'll pick out 5 minutes from 5 games.
My
from 5
goodness,
different seasons to prove Jones is Joe Montana.
Hey, you know what? You could argue with me about Jones, but you guys argued with me about Jimmy Garoppolo. Who won that bet? Hey, none of your quarterbacks make it as far as Jimmy G did. He was the last one knocked out.
The coaching change happened.
Coaching, that's what happened. No identity from the offense at all. Like you see a lot of inconsistencies.
So if the coaching change didn't just change Daniel Jones' play, it changed a lot of people's play. What does that say? Because everybody thought that Slayton could be a number 1 receiver after his rookie year. Then the coaching change happened, and then the whole system went haywire, and Slayton turned into a bum too. As a matter of fact, Evan Ingram would have had a hell of a season if he would have caught the passes that he tipped up in the air.
And I'm not gonna call him no damn Pro Bowler. Like we're not doing that.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm telling you, the coaching change happened to him, guys.
Jimmy G.
Yeah, man, like it's coaching.
Jimmy G isn't better than Watson. There's no debate there. But if you want to go by victories and making it and accolades, Jimmy G has played in the Super Bowl and he's played in the NFC Championship game. And Watson hasn't even made it to the AFC Championship game. That's what Joel is going with there. I don't agree with it, but that's what he's saying. And that is a valid
And
point on
that's
that.
his logic.
But
He's made it further than what Deshaun Watson has, but eye test, Deshaun Watson is worlds above Jimmy G. If you put Deshaun Watson on those 49er teams, they won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
No doubt.
yeah.
I mean, that man blew a 24-point lead versus Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs.
Now, Miz, I can recall you saying Slayton was a bum. A bum.
Bummerooski.
He is, in my opinion, and Jose too.
Yeah, tie him to a tree.
I want Jameis Winston to come over to the Washington Commanders because we got a chance to get either 3 interceptions or 4 interceptions in one of those games.
In both of them
Jameis
games.
Winston, crab legs.
The over-under is
30 for
3.5. I like that.
You mean 30 for 30? Him?
Damn
Yeah,
it,
let them
Joe.
get Jameis Winston.
Hey.
Nah, I think Joe's just trolling you guys when he says that. He knows Watson's a better quarterback.
Yeah,
All right,
And-
I'll say it again. I just threw a name out there. We were having a discussion, and I mean, I got crushed. Okay, we had a 9-person panel, and 8 people came at me at once. So as bullheaded as I am, as stubborn as I am, I held my ground. Was it a smart move? Hell no. Does it look fucking brilliant now? Kinda, but it was more of a wise ass comment or a wise ass stance than it was any real truth or logic to it. And it was just the way that Buko and Pat and Lou and everybody on that panel just blasted me. I'm like,
Ash,
okay, all right, I got you guys.
Adam.
Guess what? I'm holding my ground on this.
Zion.
And it was a fun stream. It was great. I like going back and watching that one every once in a while. That's what it was. But to sit right here, right now, with what happened, there's no way I would have put money on it. But damn it, it's fun to you get a wild guess once in a while. Take a challenge. Just give it a thought. And if it comes true, you look like a friggin' genius. If not, I got nothing to lose because I'm still going to look like an idiot. If I don't say anything, I'm still going to look like an idiot. Right, Lou?
Yeah.
But that whole ordeal Joe says about the Deshaun Watson Jimmy G debate, we all know that he knows that Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback, but he does have a valid point. Yeah. Jimmy G has made it further than Deshaun Watson. Even when Deshaun Watson had his good teams over there with the Texans, did he make it to an AFC Championship game?
Hell no, he ain't worth no $10 million a year. Fuck no.
Right. No, he did not make it to an AFC Championship game.
That's what he's going to demand if he wants to start.
Right.
And that's a true point. Jimmy G has made it to 2 NFC Championship games and a Super Bowl. I know that's hard to believe, but that's fucking fact, man. It's messed up, but it's fact.
Well, the thing of it is, Pat, and why I went in that direction, we count the best players in the NFL by rings. Isn't that how we determine whether somebody is like GOAT status? Rings?
Yeah, basically, yes.
So, how can you look at numbers in rings and say they're the greatest, but when you look at other numbers, well, it's because of this or because of that, or, well, you know what? Bradshaw has a ring because of the immaculate reception. Okay? Russell Wilson lost a ring because of a bad pass. So if Russell Wilson had 2 rings, would he be better than Rodgers?
I think people would say that.
All right. Well, but right now, because he lost that ring, Rodgers is better than Russell Wilson.
I
Damn.
can't even argue with you, Jesus. But when we start winning, we're all gonna be geniuses for supporting this
Right.
team. So it goes both
Right.
ways.
Right. Sorry, Lou. I get off on a roll and
No, you're good. You can keep going. I interrupted you.
oh no, I'm done. I gotta stop ranting. I need to get
You're
back on
not
the
going to get
dribble here.
anybody with that. I think Jimmy G has had a better career than DJ, and I would take Jimmy G over DJ right now, but not at the price the 49ers are asking. And not
Right.
out of his contract, no.
I
But if
take
it was on the same level contract and we didn't have to give up any draft capital, I'll roll with Jimmy G.
I would roll with Jimmy G on the Browns right now over Baker Mayfield.
Right.
I think a lot of fans in the Browns Cleveland area would love to see something like that. And I think that Jimmy Garoppolo could take the Browns pretty deep. Now they have to play the Bills and the Chiefs and everybody in the AFC, but look at Garoppolo and with that tough conference over there with the 49ers being in it, the Seattle Seahawks and
I'll say this. I'm
Rams.
sorry, Joe.
Rebels.
I'll say this, Honey Badger. He says Wilson didn't lose because of a bad pass. He lost because of terrible play calling. If Eli Manning is in that Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks and Pete Carroll called that pass play, do you think he stays? Do you think Eli stays with that pass play, or he audible
He
to a
checks
run?
out of that shit.
Right.
What are they gonna do to you? Release you because you called a run play to the best
up,
goal
Adam?
line running back in the league and y'all won a Super Bowl?
Right.
I think Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, I think they all audible to a run. They were gonna be like, man, fuck what Pete Carroll talking about. We finna get this Super Bowl.
Right. I agree with that. I don't want to pay his $10 million 50-year option.
Right.
That's why I said he might be tradable this year.
Who,
Don't be
Dexter?
surprised.
Dexter.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Adam? Adam, I
Adam?
see his comment. What's going on, Adam? Yeah, I think Manning. I think any top tier quarterback at that point in time audibles to a run, man. I'm
Right.
just gonna be honest with you.
Right.
Or do you think Daniel Jones checks out that play? He wasn't allowed to. Shit.
Right.
When he did
Why you
check
think
out
Kenny Galladay was yelling at Jason Garrett?
when he did check out of a play, Garrett was looking at him with a stink eye from the sideline.
Right.
And guess what? The play was successful and he got the sting out.
Right. Gained 9 freaking yards on that play.
I'm alive. That's all
Yes.
I'm gonna say. I'm alive.
Right.
Staying alive.
Welcome to the gulag.
Oh, I forgot this ain't my channel.
Shit, 2016, Eli was on point in those playoffs. Man, y'all better go watch that game, man. Eli was on one. That 2016 playoff game against the Packers, Eli was on one. I remember I was in my apartment at that time. I said, man, Eli for to take us to the bowl. Look how he playing. I mean, he was dropping. You want to say dimes? He was dropping some dimes that game, and they was just dropping them. He had Tavares King looking cold out there.
Right.
He was dropping some dimes.
I had some hope on that game because of him. Pink eye for the stink eye is what it needs, Adam. Fucking Garrett. Man, I'd like to bitch slap him just once.
No, because Jason Garrett was trying to make him a one-read quarterback, quick check downs, and throw curl routes to a damn tight end.
To nobody that has no receivers that can get open on those routes. Hey, look, if you give me a third or a second rounder for
Yes.
Dexter Lawrence, he's gone, bro. I can't agree with you on that one, Miz.
Even Jeffrey agrees with you.
If you give me a second or a
It's
third round pick for
yeah.
Dexter Lawrence,
all love, man, Mark. It's all love. We thank you
right?
for watching and supporting the channel.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother.
We really do. A Cowboys fan coming in.
Hey, subscribe, man. Really
He
help
is.
me out.
Oh,
He
prime
is.
time was subscribed, bro.
Yeah, Mark,
Mark
he's all
Prime
three of
Time been
us.
here for a minute.
You sure he subscribed to me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he wouldn't be here.
That don't mean he wouldn't be here. You know how many people watching don't subscribe? I had a video got 10,000. I only had 100 something subscribers off of it. So
Aw.
if we
Wish I
get
could
2 or
get
3
100
for Lawrence,
subscribers.
man, he's good. But adios, amigo.
Yeah.
He said, "Who's giving us a 2, Pat?"
Notice I said if. I never said anybody was giving us a 2, but if
I'm
you could get
high on.
a second or a third, I'm getting rid of them.
It says I'm high on Dexter. Feel he's a hell of a player. Still young too. Sub to Super Taj as well. Yes. Sub to the hardest working man in Twitter.
Oh, yeah, Taj. He
He said, "Yeah, all 3 of you guys. Unfortunately, Lou too." Oh, thanks a lot. 'Cause I think I'm the only one that made a video talking shit about the Cowboys. But I didn't go too hard. I just said I was tired of hearing them being predicted to win the Super Bowl every year. James Cook, running back from Georgia with revamp offensive line, can keep O on schedule, unlike Saquon. Y'all should have a debate show. Y'all get crushed. Real talk.
Well, that's your opinion. And you can have your
Right.
opinion. We can have our opinion. But
right.
you can't tell me that what I'm not saying is pure fact.
Say
you're
good old
debating it.
Wednesday. Hump day, yeah.
Yes.
And what's
Hey, Mike.
flawed,
Mike. Guess what day it is? Hump day,
yeah, I remember that commercial.
Oh my God.
And like I said, you're going at the debaters as we're saying Daniel Jones is the truth. We're not saying that. We're saying he's the best stopgap option available. And if he sucks after this year, you get rid of him. You're saying it like we're saying we're in love with the guy and we want the guy to be the future for the next 10 years. Nobody has said that.
I would love for it to happen. I'm not going to lie, because that would solve a huge fucking problem. But if we
We're
got our
not-
quarterback going forward, I'd love to know that, Pat. I'm not. I don't care who it is. I just want to know.
Who can be the quarterback. And he's
Right,
the
and
best stopgap option that we have. And these quarterbacks coming out in this draft are not it.
Right.
If there was Joe Burrow, Herbert, and like how that last draft, well, even the last draft with Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Fields,
Yes.
Zach,
Trevor Lawrence.
Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence. If that
Yeah.
draft was happening this year,
I'd be
by
on a
Daniel
quarterback.
Jones.
Yeah, I'd be on a quarterback.
Man, thank you guys for being here. Hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. 55 in the chat.
I would be all over one of those quarterbacks in this draft.
Right, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You won't root for Daniel Jones, but if you bring Mr. Trubisky, who was a higher draft pick and a bigger bust, you will root for him. That's crazy. That is absolutely nuts. Marcus Mariota, he's another top draft pick that turned out not to be what he was supposed to be.
Jameis Winston's out there.
Yeah, Jameis Winston
Why aren't
was
y'all
another
screaming
top
for
draft pick.
those guys?
Carl Bryan, thank you for being here.
Y'all not getting it.
Damn. Oh yeah,
he had to
prime
get
time.
2 toes amputated. Yep.
That's why he had to stop playing. He had turf toe really bad. He couldn't run backwards anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if that's been reported or not. I don't know.
I don't
But
either.
I know they're looking into him.
Yeah, go bring them old crab legs in here, man.
Hey,
No, I don't think any of us like these quarterbacks coming out.
No, I'm saying Daniel Jones is the best thing coming this year, available this year. There's no other options because I have not given up the capital like what Denver did. There's no way in hell. So Daniel Jones right now, but if this was last year's draft, Miz, where you had Fields, Lance, Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence,
Zach
Wilson, okay, then I would look at a quarterback. I'd be looking at a quarterback. The last draft, if Shane and company were here last year, I would have been looking at quarterbacks. And you know what? Watching the way those guys played last year, right now I'd probably want Justin Fields. And I'm not a fan of Ohio State quarterbacks. But Fields played the best out of all of them, in my opinion, with what he had on the field. I mean, they smoked us.
No,
the
he's not.
Bears
He's not
us.
talking to you, NYG22. He's talking to the people in the
Andy
chat.
Dalton.
Right.
Even though you're one of the people in the chat, he's talking about the people that wanted Trubisky.
Everyone wants,
until they step on the field, aka Jake Fromm.
Yes. Giants fans went nuts. Oh, he's the next Mike White. Oh, God, get him out there.
Yeah, New York Jets. Mike White. We don't need Zach Wilson. Mike White had one game with 5 touchdowns. Next thing you know, ass.
Right.
Big ass.
You want to go through a quarterback every 2-3 years? Go be a Jets fan. I know they are, Miz. I've been watching them next year's quarterbacks. Yep. I've been one of the first guys to say, wait and get a quarterback next year. Get the capital to go up and do it. Acquire whatever we have to acquire this year to set us up next year. I definitely want Stroud or Young. Man, I'll tell you what, rewatch that Georgia game, the championship game, and you're going to see the ability of Young, who is way better than Malik Willis, way better. His first year compared to Malik Willis's 4th year. This kid is good. He can avoid and escape and run and throw on the run. He needs a little bit more weight, but the kid is a playmaker. I'm telling you. I know Alabama quarterbacks. You can say the same thing about Ohio. This kid's different. He's better than Tua. Watch next year. If this kid practices and produces, Alabama's going to win a national championship because ain't nobody going to beat them.
Right. And shout out to the consistent 50 in the chat tonight. That's what's up.
Guys.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
Big Blue Crew, man. We coming up, man. Pretty soon you're going to see 100.
Right. Love it. You know, Daniel Jones had 3 years. Oh, how many years did Golden Boy have with the Jets before Zach Wilson got there? 4? A lot of quarterbacks get 3-4 years. It's like you draft a quarterback, you expect them all to be like Lamar and Josh Allen. You forget how ass they were year 1 and 2 until the front office gets the guys in that makes these guys look like a superstar.
Look, if we keep Daniel Jones and his ass as you say he is, we're going to have a top pick. So, no, we're not going to miss out on him. So, basically what you're saying is Daniel Jones is better than what you think. He's going to lead us to 7 to 8 victories, and we're going to miss out on him. So, which one is it? Is he complete ass? Because if he is, we don't win it more than 3 to 4 games.
Right. We're going to be top 5 again.
So we're going to be in prime position to get a quarterback. Or is he half decent like we're saying he is? He gets us 8 to 9 wins. Which one is it? Because if he's absolute ass, he's the best option you have to get a better quarterback next year. Because he's going to put us in a position to do it.
Shout out to Levance.
Yo, thank you, Levance. Great supporter. I don't get the hype either.
Man, it's the hype because he can make the big splash play. He's exciting. That's what it is. And everybody's an excitement junkie. If they put excitement in the needle, all Giants fans right now will be putting it into their arms.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why they love Saquon Barkley so much. They don't say the same thing about Saquon Barkley that they say about DJ, but they have in the same career path. Great rookie season, ass afterwards.
Right.
And it's just fact. The man has 1,600 yards in the last 3 years and has missed a total of almost 2 complete seasons.
Yes.
On injuries.
Crazy as hell.
And you guys could say about what you want about OBJ if he was still here, but that man was hurt also his last 2 years. Don't forget, Beckham was missing games and time too.
It's just that Daniel Jones is not exciting. If he was like Malik Willis and we was losing games, they wouldn't say shit.
Right.
Like, well, he's exciting.
We need to get linemen for these guys. No, we need a defense. Yeah, Malik Willis we need a different offensive coordinator. He's not using his skill set right. He needs to run him more. We need a running quarterback. I want to see him go for 200 yards a game and lose 17-35.
I just hope that Malik Willis, man, I just hope he turns into God and cleats.
Yeah.
I just hope he turns into Jesus. I just hope he can turn into to the gospel shit that they say.
There ain't no way in hell a rookie quarterback could come in here and win 8 games.
All the gospel shit they say about him, I hope he is that guy.
There's no way. Skyler, what's good? You know, we forget how important the tight end is to blocking. We haven't seen good tight end play.
Yeah, because a tight end, tight end is part of an offensive line. I mean,
well, Barkley doesn't win games either.
Yeah, right.
Who the fuck do we have on this?
Yeah, Saquon don't even win games.
Who we got on this team that wins games for us? Nobody. Get rid of everyone. Blew up the coaching staff. We blew up ownership. Let's get rid of all 53 players. Start over with a new draft. And that's going to happen. Shane ain't playing games. You guys wanted a new front office? Yeah, you guys want to re-sign Ingram? Keep him for a year? You want Peppers? Injury issue? Prove it deal. Dexter Lawrence is not putting up 7, 8, 9 sacks a year, but he's a good player. The offensive line is the biggest issue, but Galladay can't stretch out and catch a fucking ball. Shepard drops balls. He's not on the field, but this is all fucking DJ's fault. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong is because DJ sucks. He doesn't win us games. It doesn't matter who drops the ball, who doesn't catch the pass, who fumbles, who misses a tackle, who misses
runs
a
the
block.
wrong route.
When they all 3 fucking receivers are in 5 freaking feet at the goddamn field, running into each other. Yeah. Who the fuck am I supposed to throw the ball to? You see that shit on the field, I'd be staring at it too, going, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Look, man.
Then I get plowed.
They played so bad on that one play. The defense was confused too. They was like,
right.
Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all literally just ran into each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just that this man got to play hero ball.
You're expecting miracles. It just ain't going to freaking happen. With or without DJ.
DJ can't beat teams on the field. I tell you, Malik Willis was 0-5 against FBS teams, but Malik Willis is the guy. I tell you that he threw twice as many interceptions than touchdowns in those games.
Right.
But Malik Willis is the guy.
Yeah.
I show you film that he's a one-read quarterback, and it is very true.
Yep.
But Malik Willis is the guy.
But that's cherry picking. That's cherry picking. Show us other highlights. Okay, so you got 5 minutes of him turning the ball over, and 2 minutes of him throwing a good ball down the field.
Nobody's dogging the kid. He's just not
you
right
guys
for
are
us.
the best. Y'all talk football for hours. I love it.
Thank you, Eric.
Right.
We're passionate fans. The Giants are our team, but we know a lot of other stuff. We just love the sport. College, pro, USFL. I can't wait for that. Everything's an excuse. Well, fuck it. If everything's an excuse, why the hell didn't Mahomes win 3 Super Bowls in a year with the team he has?
Why did he lose to the Super Bowl to the Buccaneers? His offensive line was trash, but hey, you should be able to overcome everything.
That's right. You need to step up your players. You need to make everybody's play better, not run around back there fucking trying not to avoid a sack.
And then when Cincinnati loses the Super Bowl, what's the first thing they say? Man, that offensive line was trash.
Right,
what?
Right.
What?
They get to the Super Bowl.
That same offensive line, they made it to the Super Bowl, but as soon as they lose it, that offensive line was trash.
Yeah.
That's when I hit my Stone Cold Steve. What?
Yeah, right. What? Right. It's like Garoppolo. Garoppolo kept the 49ers in that game, but the minute he did it, everybody was right fucking there. I told ya. Well, yeah, it only took 3 fucking games for these guys to finally lose so that you could say that.
Right.
Jesus.
Daniel Jones has actually cut his turnovers by more than half.
You have a good night as well, Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus.
Thank you so much for being here.
You know why I say that they can take 2 defensive players in the first round? Because we have a GM and an assistant GM that knows how to draft offensive linemen between the 3rd and 5th rounds. And if that's the way they do things, they can do that. And that allows you to get 2 defensive players in the first round.
Not only that, you're basing your opinion off the old regime. This is a new regime. This is not Gettleman and company. This is not Gettleman. You have to think differently now.
How many Super Bowls have you seen teams win with straight first-round offensive linemen? How many teams have you seen that?
Dallas couldn't do it.
A lot of those teams, they have offensive linemen that are journeymen from other teams and undrafted players or players picked in the 3rd and 5th rounds. You know why? It's because they were allowed to use the first-round picks on people like Jamar Chase, and they were able to hit on linemen in the 3rd and 5th round. They didn't have to waste those high draft picks on linemen.
Right. Like Detroit Lions.
Exactly. What?
Yeah, how do you think Penny Sewell got there to Detroit? They suck. Look at the top offensive linemen, the number 1 draft picks. What teams do they play on? Usually they suck. Lou sleeping?
Huh?
Oh, man. Lou.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, you're sleeping, my guy.
Yeah, it's about time to cut it, bro.
Yeah.
Right. I'd love to sit here and talk some more, but
it's a wrap. I've been up for damn near 30 hours, so.
No, I do not believe they have the availability to develop a quarterback right now in the situation that they have NYG 22. You're not looking at the situation. You're just saying get another quarterback because you don't want Daniel Jones. How the hell are you going to develop a quarterback, especially that quarterback, like I said, with the things that were said about this franchise?
I'm right here, Jeff.
If they say that John Mara is a racist and he drafts this kid from Malik Willis and they sit him behind Daniel Jones a full year, what do you think they're going to do to this franchise?
Right.
There's going to be marches. There's going to be protests. There's going to be torches, everything.
He said torches.
Torches.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you guys are killing me, bro. I work hard. I work
It
mad
is what it
hours,
is.
but I love doing this with you guys. So
You're not looking at it the way that I can see it. They draft that kid. No way he sits. He has to play.
Right. You ain't going to let him sit. You
Nah.
will not. You would not.
You
This New
draft
York
that
fan
dude.
base and the media
Right.
will absolutely
No way.
destroy the New York Giants if they draft this kid and they sit him one game.
No way in hell, they. No way in hell.
First
They
of all,
bench
he's a black quarterback. Second, he was the number 5 or the number 7 pick. Third, you hate Daniel Jones. Fourth, you say Daniel Jones is the most ass QB in the league. 32nd. How the hell can you sit your number 5 or 7 pick behind a guy that's ranked 32nd, as all you guys say?
I'm trying. Thank you, brother. He said,
And
"Who's
then,
that, Malik?"
Malik,
Uh-oh.
when you take Malik Willis, they're tied to Malik Willis. So if he doesn't pan out, guess what? They're gone in
They're
2
gone.
years. You want to take that high bet your first year here?
Hell no.
I doubt it.
Hell no. He says, in the age of sensitive media, I actually see your point, but it's not the worst case scenario. Jones can get you through 5 games, maybe.
No offense, but bullshit. He's not going anywhere. That kid is going to the starting lineup immediately. Jones can miss 2 passes in a preseason.
Right.
They're going to be calling for Malik Willis. And he ain't going to have no choice but to put that man in because you don't want the bottom line to be messed with.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right.
a situation that could fuck with the bottom line of the NFL.
You draft this dude 5 or 7. You starting his ass. Day
Watch
one.
how fast Black Lives Matter come into that situation. Watch how fast. Man, I'm gonna stop because this is not my channel and I don't want to take it politically.
Right.
But if you can't see what I'm saying, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
I do. 11-6.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, man, we don't got to
I
play
mean, if
Russell
you
Wilson
don't
now.
want dead air, I got a
Hey.
story.
Yeah,
Don't gotta
hit him
put
with the
Russell
story.
Wilson now.
Let me
Hit
hear
with
the
a
story. Let me hear the story.
Oh, man, I don't know if I've got one as good as Roadhead, though.
How
I
about
got a
Bedhead?
story for you. I got a story for you.
Uh-oh.
With the number 7 pick, the New York Giants select Malik Willis. Malik Willis goes into training camp, shows that he's not good enough to be a starting quarterback. The New York Giants say we stick with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones goes out there and lose the first 2 games. The New York Giants media, the New York Giants fan base, the ESPN media all say, why are you keeping this black quarterback on the bench behind Daniel Jones, who is absolute trash? Guess what? Malik Willis gets put in the game 3. They lose 6 in a row. Plays like complete ass because he's not ready. Guess what? The New York Giants have a top pick in the next year's draft. Guess what? They draft more offensive linemen. You put Malik Willis back out there again. Guess what? He starts to show that he's ass again for 2 years. Guess what? They're going to say, get rid of Malik Willis. Get rid of the person that drafted him. Get rid of the people that's coaching him. And guess what? The New York Giants are in the same situation that they just got out of with Joe Judge. End of story. Giants ass again.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea, Jonathan. 420. That's a damn good idea. I need some happy cells. That works.
I just said Daniel Jones plays like ass the first 2 games, didn't I?
Yeah, we go 0-2 with Daniel Jones.
I just said that, right?
You're right.
But if you don't draft Malik Willis and he plays like ass, guess what? You just let him go and you draft your quarterback the next year, because if he's as ass as you say that he is, we're going to have a top pick next year.
Like, y'all not thinking long term.
Ah.
Y'all not thinking long term.
Ah.
Nothing about that story is hates on Malik Willis. I said the kid wasn't ready, and he's not going to be ready, but he's going to be forced to play if you draft him here. That's what you're not seeing.
Uh-oh.
That's cool. If you got Twitter fingers, that's cool.
That's what she said. Pause.
You gotta look at the bigger, you gotta look at the bigger picture. You're not looking at the bigger picture. The reason why I don't want him is because I want the kid to succeed. He's going to be forced into a situation that's not fair to him if he comes here. And that's bullshit, because then that'd be another waste.
Yeah, Miz, I agree with that. I said Seattle's probably going to go after Malik Willis. And I'll bet you they use their draft capital to move up and get him, which is why they got the players. They got 3 impact players, take a couple of picks, go up and get Malik Willis. They got their quarterback of the future.
What are you not seeing about that? Like, you got to have foresight about this stuff. You just can't go off what you feel. You got to look at the logic behind the shit. You draft that kid to an organization that's already been said that's been racist. How the hell does he sit behind Daniel Jones if he is ass as you say he is? Only way he sits behind Daniel Jones if Daniel Jones starts balling. What do you mean what situation is fair for Willis? If he goes to Pittsburgh, that'll be a fair situation for him. Because guess what? He's not going to be under scrutiny when he comes into a situation. He's not going to be brought there to save a franchise. That's a fair situation for Malik Willis. If he comes to the New York Giants, you're here to save the franchise. He goes to the Detroit Lions, he's there to save the franchise. He goes to the Jets, he's there to save the franchise. He goes to Carolina, he's there to save the franchise. That's not going to happen with him in his very first year. Seattle, at least he has a chance to go be in there because they're going through a rebuild. He has a chance to go in there and learn.
Right.
We're not a fan base that give quarterbacks chances.
No way.
Look at Trey Lance in San Francisco. Was Garoppolo playing the best ball? No, but he was enough to win them games, get them to the playoffs, and they were allotted the chance to sit him.
Exactly.
Can Malik Willis get that same shot with the Giants?
Hell no.
No.
That's what we're pointing out.
We're the worst situation for Malik Willis. We're the absolute worst situation for him.
It's not hate here. It's not that we don't like him. It's the situation and the fairness of him coming into the NFL where his needs for him to succeed is greater than what we can provide right now. We cannot provide this kid a stable platform to come into as a Giant and succeed.
See, and this is the stuff that kills. He said this is the perfect situation, and if the Giants are racist, then maybe I need to reevaluate my fandom, because if we were born a QB because he's black, Giants really got problems. That's not that you're taking it to a race card.
Yeah.
That's not a race card.
They're not racist.
What we're saying is freaking true. If your organization has already been called out for being racist because they never had a starting black quarterback other than Geno Smith, and they got called racist because of the Brian Flores situation, and then they go draft a black quarterback, but sit him on the bench behind Daniel Jones, who you say is complete ass. He's not a decent quarterback. He is complete ass.
In your opinion.
Booty juice.
Yeah, in their opinion.
And he goes out there and loses the first 2 games. How the fuck are they going to let this kid sit on the bench behind Daniel Jones?
We want Willis.
Miz says, not to mention the NYC media and pressure. This fan base is hungry like pack wolves. A lot of pressure on Malik. Also, let's be honest, like Pat saying, first ever African-American QB drafted by New York. Pressure.
How is that fair to Malik Willis?
We want Willis.
That's our biggest point in the argument. The fairness of this kid coming in to be able to be.
No, hold up. Let me clear this up, because he's not understanding. What we saying, it ain't got nothing to do with him being a black quarterback. It's got to do with the accusation that was just made by Brian Flores.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Because of
Yes.
the accusation made by Flores, a spotlight has been shined on the Dolphins, the New York Giants, and I forgot the other team,
The Texans.
the
Texans?
Texans. Okay, but if the quarterback is as ass as you say, and we draft this kid first round, and we sit him down behind a white quarterback who is ass, the minute he throws a few picks, and we don't start Malik Willis, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, see, Flores was right. The Giants are
Right.
racist." That's the point he's making. He's not saying don't draft him because he's black. You taking that wrong.
Right. But come on now.
He's saying it's a shit storm and a media storm that the Giants don't need. We trying to rebuild. We don't need distractions.
Right. I agree with that. We're a
That means
sports
get
channel.
the fuck out of here with that political shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it would go down. And if you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. That's exactly what's going to happen. There's no fucking way you bring that guy in here. He sits, and
And
he
there's-
needs to sit a year.
And there's no
Yeah,
way.
man, stay out of
hell
this
that
one, please.
It's a fair. Well, it's a fair assessment. It's just the way things go. I hate doing the is what it is, but not right.
Who's
I'll say
PG?
that.
Oh, Patrick Graham left. 'Cause
Graham,
of all the
yes.
Yeah,
controversy.
Patrick Graham. Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, do
There
you
was
guys
a-
remember when we drafted
Good
Geno
point.
Smith, when we had Eli? Remember that how he called out for Geno and he wasn't any good, so we went back to Eli. Now picture that with Malik and DJ. Good point. No,
Oh, it's the Broncos. The Broncos.
Yeah,
he
not the
stood-
Texans. That's right.
Yeah, it
the
was the Broncos.
Yeah.
My bad, the Broncos.
Plus how everything has evolved. The optics aren't there for that to happen. Right. It wouldn't be a good look. Bad optic.
Right. I think he's going to be dynamite. I think he's going to be
It's
an
not
exciting.
the right situation for him here.
Right. There's no way
It'd be
we're
so
going to get.
messed up for that kid if he came here.
We're not going to
can't
get the
see-
potential out of him, Pat.
Right.
That-
I can't see
that-
how you not see
NYG,
that.
Yo, you know what? I fuck with you though, my guy. Hey, listen. He said, that's cool. Roll with Jones. I'll be tuned in for the fucking excuses. Fuck the media, but oh well.
Yeah.
I'm not making any
NYG.
excuses for him, sir. I
wanted
said
to-
if he messes up this year, you get rid of him. Where's the excuse in that?
I want to see Malik Willis in a uniform in the league for 10, 12 years. But there's no way we're going to get the potential out of him.
But we're not the
not-
team to do it.
Right. There's no way we could put enough around him fast enough.
We're not the team to do it.
If we were a quarterback away, I could see it. We're not a quarterback away.
Honestly, I could see Cooper going to the Cards. Yep, Jeff beat me to it. I could see him going to the Cards. And Wagner, I could see him probably going to a Broncos or somebody to try to get a championship ring. But Cooper, AJ Green, and freaking Hopkins out there, that is deadly.
Right.
I can actually see him going to the Cardinals for sure.
Man.
But
we
like
don't
I
even
said,
know what's going on with that situation, Pat, with Kyler Murray.
Oh,
What if he
Dave
goes to the
Gettleman
football
didn't fix the O-line. Fire him. All right, he's gone. Let's go get a quarterback.
Right. And if I rubbed anybody the wrong way with that passionate response, I do apologize, but that's the way I see it. And when I get feelings like that, normally I'm not wrong. I can see that happening to that kid over here in New York, and I can see him being lambasted.
And it's not fair.
And being forced into a situation that he's not ready for. We are the worst spot for that kid to come to.
Just not fair.
We're
to put
the
him in
absolute worst spot for him to come to, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
He would have a better chance over in Carolina than he would here. He would have a better chance of Detroit than he would here, because Detroit will actually give that kid the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
This fan base won't. We've done. If we wanted to get rid of future Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, my God, what do you think they're going to do to this kid if he comes out there and sucks?
Right.
What do you think they're going to do to him? You're going to hype him up. You're going to get him put into the game. And then if you get in there and doesn't do what you think that he wants to do, is be a Mr. Excitement and win you games, you're going to land-base the kid, and he's going to be out the NFL. Because you know what? They're not going to give this kid a second chance because you sucked and you were from Liberty.
Yeah. Oh, I need a peanut. I'm scared.
Come on, man. Think about this. How much can you possibly learn in 3 games, Miz? What
And
can
the
you
game
possibly
speed-
learn in
the
3
game
games?
speed from college game speed to NFL game speed is different. He's not gonna master that in 3 games.
If the game speed from Liberty to the FBS showed that it was too much for him in college, what the hell do you think is going to happen to him his first year in the NFL? Everybody's Alabama in the NFL. If that happened, that would be absolutely great. You won't hear a complaint from me. But I'm 99.9% sure that's not going to happen, bro.
Oh shit. Is that what happened? He said Cooper called Dak the Black Kirk Cousins.
Yes,
He-
that's
he
what I was
will-
talking about earlier.
He will
Oh,
be
I
gone
think that
after
I
they
think
fight.
that was a guy that was just trolling.
that was fake. That had to be fake.
Man.
But if he
About to
did
say,
do that, that is
Cooper-
hilarious.
Like Cooper agrees with me.
Right. Because Dak did blow in that damn playoff game. He sucked.
That is funny.
There ain't no guarantees in life, NYG. You ain't guaranteeing he ain't going to suck. That's not true. You can't guarantee that.
Yeah, you
What
can't even
about
guarantee that
his college film tells you that he's just gonna be the next Manning or the next whatever? Giants will hold out for the next Manning boy, effing sucker, stuck in the damn 80s. Like I said, bro, most of the quarterbacks that win the Super Bowl are not like the Michael Vick, Malik Willis type. You can't call Joe Burrow a scrambler. He's not a scrambler. He's a pocket quarterback that just can get out the pocket whenever he needs to. But he would rather be in that pocket and carve you up. Same thing with Matthew Stafford. Is he a scrambling quarterback? Can he move around the
No.
pocket 3 times and throw it off his back foot and all that shit? No. He's a pocket quarterback and can air you out from the pocket as long as you protect him. Can he scramble or get 5 yards from time to time? Yes, he can. But he's not a Malik Willis type. Name how many Malik Willis type quarterbacks that run around like that have been successful and won Super Bowls.
Shit, it's 1 a.m, fellas.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's
And
why I
on
got the
that note,
munchies now.
we're gonna call this one a wrap.
I like to move it.
Oh,
I
God,
like
here
to
we go.
move it.
Go ahead. You didn't tell your story. Hurry it up.
No, I'm good.
But he ain't gonna suck.
It's a little
Brian's a
perverted,
discussion.
so
That's all right.
Y'all verbally said Willis will suck. When?
I did. I did a few days ago, if that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I never said the kid will suck. I said he needs time to develop. That not
I said
saying he
I
sucks.
said if they draft him, they're gonna start him off and he's not ready and he's gonna suck and they're gonna boo him and it's gonna ruin his self-esteem, it's gonna ruin his career like RG3. That's exactly what I said.
Ah,
Right, King Tone.
What?
You said it's time to end the show.
yes, it is.
Yeah, that was me that said that NYG 22.
Yep.
Thank all you guys for being here.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
shit.
Uh-oh.
What's the breaking news, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff, what's the breaking news?
It's based on potential.
Joel got roadhead. Nah.
That is breaking news.
Right.
Teron Armstead possibly to the Jags.
No.
Oh, wow. They're making a strong push.
Oh well, and then they franchised
That means
Cam Robinson, so that means they'll be out of the
Cam
tackle
Robinson.
sweepstakes. So
Eric
that is
Davis,
breaking news.
peace. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you guys for being here. Every player should be ready, made
And
right.
then one last thing, you can't switch that to the logic, being saying that we can't develop a potential prospect or every player should be ready made. No, we're saying the situation here from Elite Willis doesn't allow you to develop them. What are you not getting about that?
Well, all right,
I can't
guys.
say that
Thank
enough.
you guys for being here. Make sure you go subscribe to Classified 3F with Joe, Super Taj, Big Pat Sports Talk, and myself, of course. Greatly appreciate it. We will see you guys tomorrow on the True Big Blue podcast. And as always, guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time,